Double-sided?
All double-sided, and each side is a slightly different shade, so you can cut them out and then layer them up to create your different effects. And if I just grab something, I can show you exactly what I mean.
Please do.
Very, very simply. So this is just the rose, just cut out, something we did earlier on, before I actually mount it onto a card front. If I just show you that, that's just using the paper pad, using those layered dies very simply. So you've got the two dies to turn around and cut out the rose head, and then the different layers of the foliage. So the dies that you've got there for the rose head, you just cut out 1 and 2, put them together, and that's going to give you that design just there. It's that simple to use. And then you can turn around and use that and turn it into something that looks just like that there.
That's gorgeous.
So that turns around, it's so simple. It just lets the flower do all the work. If you change the colourway and just do it in golds and reds, look at that for an anniversary.
Oh, that's stunning, isn't it? I mean, that could be a card for any occasion, couldn't it, James?
Yeah. And that's bringing in those sentiments that we saw earlier on as well for special friend, things like that. Just ties the whole bundles together.
That I love as well, when you've got those vase full of the flowers there. It's just stunning. So that is your first collection. That's your layered flowers, if you would like to go for that one. LT2861 is your item code on that. Should be 74.45. It is down to 34.99. We've also got some borders for you before we go. These. Oh, did I just drop that?
Yep, I've got it.
Thank you, James. Bless you. This is your Sending Sunshine collection that we have for you here. So let's start with your border coronet lace to begin with. So you are getting that included. So it's great to have borders, James, isn't it? Whether you stand on the edge of your card, top of your card, snip into them, great versatility.
Yeah, loads. And this one is exactly like that with all the Sue's dies, how she designs them. And this one is another border die in this bundle. And this one's really versatile because you can turn around with just 5 dies, create almost an endless amount of possibilities of edge die cutters and borders and ribbon borders with them as well.
That's decorative drapes. You've actually got a 57% reduction on this one. It's down from 105.92 to 44.99. That's £60 saving. Big savings on this show.
Yeah, they are huge savings, yeah.
You've got your Alice frame and tag there. So that's gorgeous. I mean, I imagine sort of paper piecing with that. Maybe putting some kind of like stained glass effect behind it.
Yep, and that's actually, let me just grab the one that we were playing with the Spangles earlier on. That is exactly what I was playing with.
That would be stunning.
So that was the die that I actually used just there. So you turn around, and because it's a 2-part die, you can turn around and cut out that white piece, lay it over the top. So you have a little look at that. If I bring that one in and lay that over the top, do you see how you can turn around and use that as a background with your Spangles, and you're almost like a stained glass.
I love that, James.
Great, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, really nice with the Spangles.
Spangles work with everything.
They do.
They really do. Then we've also got this next one for you, which is our Cora. Is the next frames and tags that we have for you there. So that's your Cora.
There we go.
Then we have our next one, which is our Gloria. There's Gloria for you. Then we have Della. Della is included as well. Then this one, these are your looped rectangles that we have here. I mean, the detail on this, I mean, you've got a selection of 7 dies here. Yep. So you've got your sort of like your layers ready to go. But that little loop detail gives it that extra touch, James.
I know that this one was $19.99 on its own.
Okay, so
that's what it is.
It's virtually half the price.
Still today, if you go onto it, that would be $19.99.
Okay, so if you went for that on its own, $19.99, but you can't. But you're getting everything together for $44.99. Yeah. Then we've got your Sending Sunshine sentiments for you here. So you can see we've got, you are such a sweet friend. Hello, wishes for a beautiful birthday. I'm here for you. Sending Sunshine. Love these as well. These little texture stamps are gorgeous. And then the foliage at the top, James.
They're nice little worker stamps, aren't they? They just give you some ideas what you can do with them, using some of your Spangles and glitters, and also some of your nice cardstock.
Those Spangles should never be put away, I feel. They should be constantly out. Look, everything looks better with a Spangle on it. Literally. Honestly. Any days I'm feeling blue, I'm just going to Spangle myself. That would be brilliant. Look at that. It's just gorgeous.
I want to be looking up these sweets when I get out. See what these Spangles are.
I don't think you can get them anymore. But I mean, they were. Do look online. If anybody does, or send me a tube, I used to love those, honestly. Literally, them and blobs. Look, fabulous.
And the stamps fit and designed to fit inside all the apertures on these.
So the sentiments will go with the frames.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. $44.99 is your price on that one. DU2887 is your item code there. Right, let's go back to our Spangles, our pick and mix for you. What have I done with them?
I've got them here.
Thanking you, they're on the floor.
Here we go.
These are your Spangles. Don't forget, the Spangles are $6.99 each. You get a large tub and a smaller tub. The large one has sort of chunky glitter in it, and the smaller one has more fine glitter for you. You've got a choice, though. If it's a pick and mix, if you want to go for 4, then you are going to get 4 for $19.85, so that means they are less than a £5 each. That is Purple Magnolia. That's one of our brand new Spangle colours. We've got Pale Turquoise. Again, that's a new one. Jade Jewel is a new one. Fiery Fuchsia, that's one of my faves. That's gorgeous. That's new as well. Then we have Radiant Gold. Where's that been hiding? Because that one, I mean, gosh.
It's a lovely
You could see that from space, quite frankly, couldn't you? That's your Radiant Gold. And then your Red Velvet. That's another brand new colour for you as well. Then we have Vivid Violet, Fresh Copper, Blue Flint.
I like that. I like that style.
Orchid Pink, White Gold. That's an essential, I feel, in your fall.
Yeah.
If you just go for 4, then pop that one in, because I mean that's such a gorgeous mix and match one. Cherry Red, gorgeous as well. Azure, we have Pure Silver. That's a must-have, I feel, as well, James.
Definitely.
Mulberry, and then finally the Chartreuse. Those are your choices. So $6.99 for each of those, or 4 of them for $19.85. They have been super popular tonight. If you want to order any of those, go to the website, the app, or via the phone lines. Sorry about the graphics, but they're all sorted now, which is a hurrah, which is
Back
good.
to normal.
When are you back, James?
I am back on Boxing Day.
So we're not going to see you this side of Christmas?
Yeah, no, this is my last show before Christmas, everyone. So
Oh my
that's
God,
it.
happy Christmas.
Have a great Christmas.
Have a great Christmas. I hope Santa brings you everything you wanted.
Yes,
I feel
fingers
you've been on
crossed,
the nice step this
I
year.
think so.
You've not been on the naughty step, have you really? No, he's been good all year. The rest of them, though, I can't say that for. Right, I'm going to be with Abs from AALL Create. After the break, we've got the first of 2 rather fabulous shows for you tonight. He's going to be back at 8 o'clock as well, with ridiculous prices on the most incredible stamps. It's all coming up after the break, so if you want something, a little something for everybody, then stay tuned to us here at Hobby Maker. Bye.
Have a great Christmas.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the Hobby Maker gift card? Decide between posting the card or delivery by email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobby Maker gift card?
At Hobby Maker, we are proud to collaborate with the best brands and suppliers in the industry, bringing you top quality products and innovative designs. Whether you're a crafting enthusiast or starting out, we provide everything you need to fuel your creativity. Hobby Maker, let's get crafting.
Registering for a Hobby Maker account on our website couldn't be easier. Head over to hobbymaker.co.uk and click on Register Now. Type in your preferred email address, create a password of your choice, and we just ask you for a few simple details. Click on Create Account and then away you go. Within your account setting, you can view your order history, address and card details, and items in your basket. Shopping made easy with Hobby Maker.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobby Maker.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with the Hobby Maker app. Head over to the App Store now and search Hobby Maker and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today button to shop all the products that are featured throughout the day. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see our bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click the schedule button and you can go back to watch and shop. And you can see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send us a message to the studio. You can also keep up with the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking here for our social media pages. So never miss a show by watching on the go with the Hobby Maker app.
Here at Hobby Maker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at Hobby Maker.
Good evening, welcome back to Hobby Maker. My name is Nigel May. It's a pleasure to be with you, and I am giddy because look who's here. It's Abs from AALL Create. How are you?
I'm very good, thanks.
It's
hey,
so
everyone.
nice to see you. For people that don't know, I mean, Abs has worked in the industry a long time. We go back a long way. But I will say right now, AALL Create as a company, we are so pleased to have here at Hobby Maker because you provide stamps and designs unlike any other. You are so unique with what you do. What do you try to do when you actually bring a product to the TV?
Well, we try to bring something different that it's not out there. We try to something versatile and something for everyone. And in the AALL Create sauce, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. There's always a little bit of a twist, isn't there, which is
It's
wonderful.
definitely.
Now, all of the items for this show and also for our 8 p.m. show, all at incredible deal prices. Let me just tell you, if you want rock bottom prices, and we're still guaranteeing Christmas delivery at the moment. So if you're thinking about a little Secret Santa or a little cheeky stocking filler for somebody in your life, we are going to definitely have something for you. They are all on the website now, hobbymaker.com, so you can order them. Don't forget, here at Hobby Maker, I love saying this, our capped P&P for the entire day is £4.95. From midnight last night to midnight tonight, which is when your money leaves your account, all of your orders, regardless of size, weight or quantity, will be one P&P of £4.95. How good is that? I love it. And if you see prices haven't dropped on the website yet, we're going to get prices dropping, let me tell you. You will always pay the lowest price. You will never, ever pay anything other than the lowest price. So it's worth shopping here at Hobby Maker. Right, glasses on, let's dive on in. Let's start with Giraffe's Paradise. You have many designers in your stable, but this is designed by your lovely self.
I did, yeah, that's right. I designed this one. So the first one here is a beautiful giraffe. It's an A7 stamp set. You have 5 different stamps in it. It's all about that beautiful giraffe sitting, and then you have other elements to create scene with, use them on their own or their own.
Is it a complete angel policy? If people want to make cards for charity,
absolutely, yeah,
they can make what they like?
And it's a really cool design. As you can see here, there's beautiful giraffes there. You can create cards with them. You can create, mixed media project. You can do tags. You can do journals. You can do all sorts of projects with them. You can colour them any way you want as well.
I just think they're fab. They really are. $4.99 is your price on that one if you would like to go for it. That is your Giraffe's Paradise. Now, if you're thinking, hang on, I didn't see that giraffe in that stamp set. No, mix and match it with this next one that we've got for you. This is Sky's the Limit. So you can see you've got the giraffe. Favourite animal fact is that giraffes have the same amount of bones in their necks as a human.
Oh, is it?
That is my favourite animal fact. It really,
wow.
And it's true. Well, apart from seahorses giving birth.
So what do we have here? That's another stamp set. This is an A6 size. That's the largest size here. You have 18 stamps in total. So what you see here in the front is a compositions that we already did for you. Like you can see how all the elements work beautifully together to create this project. You have those little houses on the tree. You have the clouds. but they also come all individual, so you can create any composition you want. You can use them on their own, you can use as many clouds as you want, or none. You can use a giraffe on its own, or you can create compositions like this one, or
It's
be
a serving
creative.
suggestion, isn't it?
Absolutely, or be creative and create other compositions.
What I think is brilliant about this as well is you saw on there was a QR code as well, so you do get free inspiration and tutorials and ideas. Also, if you want to join the AALL Create Fanatics group on Facebook, which is a lovely place to go, lots of inspiration there and a friendlier bunch you will not find, scan that QR code there as well and that's going to take you straight through. Again, when we look at the samples for this, I just think I always say this with shows with you, Abs, any AALL Create, they're always interesting, really interesting to the eye.
Yeah, and look at this one, because it's clear stem, so you can even move the stems. Absolutely, you can do that as well. It looks so good.
Such a good. Oh, look at this.
And this is mixed between the two other, the two giraffes together.
Giraffe, wasn't it? I love that.
Yeah, again, both giraffe together with other elements from the AALL Create collection, and actually those stems are coming shortly.
They are. Well,
yeah, the fruit and the veggies.
That's $7.99.
You can repeat them as well.
$11.99, but it's $7.99. Oh, that's rather fab. So again, using other stamps that we've got coming.
Absolutely, this is also on the show. All of them are on great price. It's only $7.99, or you can create also something like this one.
That's gorgeous as well.
You can have
and then
all
for home decor,
colours.
I mean, that could go in the frame straight away.
100%, yeah.
Love it. Right, let's crack on. We've got loads for you. I'm going to move that there. The next one for you is we have, let's go to Walkies. This is called. I bet there's a load of dogs across the land when I did that. You go, oh, like that now. Walkies. You can see, again, the serving suggestion on the front. These fabulous dogs. Nothing is normal, and, you know, I like to embrace the weird. So I love the fact that in an AALL Create world, there's always extra character, there's always a quirk, there's always a kink, there's always something a little bit different, isn't there?
Absolutely, yeah. This is, so you have 9 stems in total here, you have all those dogs, but also you have so many accents and elements to decorate them, to put them in different scenes, to use them with other elements that you have in your stash of
We may have a
stem
cat
set.
coming up.
Absolutely, the cat is one of the next stem sets, so you have this beautiful tag. The dogs here, 2 different dogs, but also in this stem set there's different dogs, so you can really, I'd say, mix and match.
You really can. I mean, that's just fab, isn't it? I mean, again, it's just, that's a card that I think you could send to anybody and they would appreciate it. People coming through, Shobna, Hazel, Elaine, Georgina, you are in already for Walkies. 10% of the stock is gone. Next up for you, this is Barking Mad Rockers, again designed by the lovely Abs. You can see, you have a very, very, very good eye when it comes to design. I mean, look at that. There's so much going on there.
Oh, that's a beautiful one. This is a beautiful stem set. You have 4 in total. You have all these musical notes as well. You can extend them. You can repeat them. So cool and rough. Like this stem set so much. But also, it's a great space for you, like to color it at textures and make it different each time.
I mean, you can see as well, I mean, you know, if you maximise your potential on this show, we've got stencils coming up, things like that. You can see with a lot of the samples, stencils will be used in the background as well.
It's coloured completely different way and looks completely different each time. You colour differently and you can add other elements. That's washi tapes there, yeah.
I've said this before, your washi tape, I think, I was on a show with Sharon, I said, your washi tape is, I'm going to say right now, the best in the biz. It is. Your washi tape is fabulous. It really, really is.
Thank you.
Do check that out on the brand shop for AALL Create. So this is no, it's not Walkies. This is Barking Mad Rockers. Sorry, Georgina, Susan, Sobner. 10% of the stock already gone. Christine, you've checked out. Well done to you. You are loving this. $4.99 is a reduced price on this. Is it when it's gone? It's gone.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We are clearing the shelves. Next up for you, this is.
And this one, if you notice, starts here and back.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Look. It's like a pantomime. You've got the front end, and then the back end. There you go. That's fab. I love that. Right, next up for you, this is Bingo was his name-o. So there you go. So this is Bingo that we have here. I'm loving on this one. Do you know what my favourite part is?
What?
The tongue.
Oh, the tongue.
Look at that tongue. That is a big old tongue, isn't it? Fabulous. I mean, you can see just really cool again. Again, all of these designed by you, Abs, aren't they?
And look at this one. You don't have to use the whole dog. So for example, the whole dog is the whole body. You can just use part of it, which is just the head or whatever you want, which looks also really good. And then you can frame them. You can use them in so many different ways. It looks so good. I love that there, framing. Again, a different way of using the stem set was so good.
I'm heading towards 10% on this one. Kay, Tina, Hazel, you are all in. Don't forget, if you want to ask Abs any questions, or if you are, you know, if you've made made anything with AALL Create, do get your pictures in as well. We love to see what you've made. You can, of course, send your pictures as well to our Hobby Maker official fans page on Facebook and being with a chance of winning £100 credit to your account. We do that each and every month. Right, that's those for you. Let's move on. The next ones that we have for you, I should put them back where I get them. Should we do cats next?
That is the dogs. Sorry.
Oh, is
it was part of the dogs.
Oh, that's part of the dogs. Show that afterwards. Right, here's your cats for you. We start with Alleycat Acrocats. The names are always good as well. So you can see we saw a few of these cats in the previous samples. Such character.
Absolutely, yeah. So another great set. Now it's for the cat lovers. You have this beautiful stamp set. Again, you can use them together. You can use just one cat or two. You can mix them with other animals. You can mix them with the dogs as well if you want. And then each time they look so good. I love these different cats. Some of them like on their own. Some of them with the box, and they're so good.
They just make me smile. I mean, these are fab, aren't they? How good is that as a card? It really is. Busy for this one as well. Susan's in, Helen's in, Lorraine's in as well. It's your Alleycat Acrocats. There you go. Never, ever, ever stop giving them fabulous names. 10% of the stock is gone on this one already. So if you would like to go for that, pop that into your basket sooner rather than later. Next up for you, we've got Cheese to Meet You. So I wonder what animal we can have here. Cheese to meet you. Yeah, there's a mouse. There's a mouse on there, but there's also a little cat on here as well. Look at that. So you've got the two together. You've got the 4 stamps there, so you can see the 2 stamps, the animal stamps, and then you've got the cheese. And then also you've got that one there as well, the little sort of like pulley truck with the cheese in it. Chris has checked out already in Devon for that one. $4.99 is your price. For animal charities and things like that, something a bit different.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But also like for all sorts of projects, cat and dogs are images that are versatile and they can go everywhere.
They are evergreens, aren't they? Do you have a cat or a dog?
None.
No, I was just saying, you're constantly out of the country. It would be no good, quite frankly.
I would not be the best for that. I'm never home.
Then you can, 20% of the stock's gone on this now. Kay, Deborah, Melissa, Janet, Sobner, you're all there as well. Deborah in Fife, you've checked out. Well done to you. This is a nice idea. Look on the little log slice.
Yeah, it can be home decor. It can be all sorts of projects. So it's not like cards or tags only.
That's such a good idea. It really is. And I do think the mixed media as well. I mean, if you're popping these on canvases and things like that, they would be great.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right, lovely stuff. So that's your Cheese to Meet You. Over 10% gone on that one now. Over 20%, sorry, on that one now. Right, let's come to me. Let's keep with our animals. This is fabulous. We've got the flamingo. Love a flamingo. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, again, it's giving me sort of like quirky vibes.
Absolutely, yeah. And the good thing about this stem set here, so this is with suggested compositions for you at the front, but if you want just the flamingo on its own, without the crown, without the decorations behind and everything, they all come separate, so you can also use them separate, or you can just step on top of each other and then create that composition. So easy to create and to use.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like you can do whatever you want with this. I mean, that's the thing. You can dress it up, dress it down, as they say.
So if you want compositions, you can do that. There are 2 here, 2 samples here. That's another one here with different scene as well.
It's fab, isn't it? You can see there, that's sort of like giving it a summery vibe, and then more of a, I don't know, just what we're trans-seasonal vibe on that one. Yeah. And you see mix and match of flamingos as well, if you want to add ones together. More coming up, of course. $4.99 is your price on this one. SD8L50 is your item code. Right, here's the more flamingos for you. This is up Sunshine Boulevard. Look at this. So you've got the 3 flamingos here, and they're all doing fabulous, funky things.
Absolutely. In this stem set, you have 21 different separate stamps in total. Again, here you can put them all together, create that beautiful, like, funky scene, or you can use each flamingo on its own, like you can see in the back here. All the elements can separate, and then you can go crazy with any composition you want to create. For example, I have this scene that I created here using the 3 of them, and then just add some colors to the background where I move them all in different scenes, or you can just use them in a completely different way, which is only one using them. And you can see the mouse from the previous stem set, that mouse there, and then you can see that also, like, just so those 2, like, really kind of to complete that.
This is a lovely idea as well, a little sort of, almost like a little scene that you've got here with a bit of dimension, sort of like slotting the characters into place.
Absolutely. That's the 3D project here where you can see all these flamingos there, and it's just something different and not just guards.
Drink cabs. Is that a fully down drink, that one? Look, you can see there, again, using all 3 of them together. And then this is fab, mixing and matching it with photos. That's such a lovely idea, isn't it? That's fab, that. $7.99 your price. Jennifer, Janet, you are all in for that. Keep checking out on that one. That is limited stock on that one now, so getting busier and busier for that. Right, next up for you. Thanking you, bless you. Let's do these. Remember where I've gone, Abs.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will try.
You're in charge of remembering where I've gone. This is our Buzzy Bugs that we've got for you now, designed by Janet Klein, another of the great designers in your stable.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
These are so cute. So there's 7 stems there. You have 2 sentiments. You have those beautiful cactuses. I just love them. Those beautiful eyes.
I like the one with the light bulb.
I
on its
love big eyes. Yeah.
That's fab, isn't it? But yeah,
the light bulb. Yeah.
The light bulb I just love. So you can see the individual stamps. That's so cute. Oh my God.
If you like to create mini books or mini projects, this is so cool. Look at that.
That's so cute.
You can even open it and see,
is there one in there?
Yeah, like it's a book.
Oh no, hang on.
It's
That's
a book.
so cool.
Yeah, it's a book inside, and then you can see here each character is used there with some ephemera, some beautiful images there. You can see. I love those stems. So
That's
good.
so cool. What about, to add to the mix there, a little key ring to go with that as well? Look. So you've got your individual key rings there. They're just so cute. They really are. So you can see using all of those buggy characters that you've got there. It's just fun. And what I love as well is, like, you know, if we look at the crew, Abs, they're all various ages in here. Most of them very young, let it be said. And they're all saying, oh, this is cool. These work for everybody. There's something very, very true.
Oh, 100%, 100%, I agree.
Love them. So if you want to go for that one, that is your Buzzy Bugs, and it's only $4.99, under a £5 on that one for you. Next up for you, let's stay with the Bugs range. This is the Kaleidoscopio. I love your names. This is Kaleidoscopio that we have for you here. So you've got the 4 fabulous butterflies. Again, under a £5 for this one. And then you've got Flutter and then Papillon, of course, the French word for butterfly in there as well. Oh, excuse me. These are perfect. I mean, just you look at that and you think, yeah, I just want to colour them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really want to go to town with the colour, whether it's sort of like maybe soft muted colours, whether you want to work in one colour family, or whether you really want to sort of jazz it up. Now, you can see there we've got Mariposa, which, of course, is Spanish for butterfly, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going around the world. So where did we get that from? The next set of stamps. This is Mariposa.
You can mix, they mix really well, those 2 stamps. They work beautifully together.
They really do, don't they? And you can see it mixing and matching them. I will say, I think of all the crafting words that I've learned in a foreign language, butterfly is the one that I know the most.
Oh, brilliant.
Schmetterling in German, Mariposa in Spanish, and Papillon in French. And it's all
It's
down to stamps like this, quite frankly. And this is beautiful as well, look. And then let's dive on in. Oh, look, in there.
Yeah, and you have another card in there, so yeah, you
Just
can mix
gorgeous.
and match beautifully together. But also, like, those prices are crazy, like only $4.99,
Yeah.
less than a £5 for a stamp set.
Less than a meal deal.
Yeah,
You know what I
less
mean?
than a meal deal.
Ridiculous. This is why I think if people are buying for Christmas, by the way, 10% gone on that one. If people are buying for Christmas or little secret Santas, little gifts, or just bottom drawer items so throughout the year, you think like, oh, you know, birthday gifts for the year ahead, get a few of these in and they're ready to go when people come round. Next up for you, this is Smoothie-tastic that we've got for you here. Look. Here's my health fix for the day. You need your 5 a day. Well, you've got more than your 5 a day there. Look, you've got loads of them. We are talking, well, we're getting fruity, aren't we?
Absolutely. I like about this is like you have that beautiful, you have all these beautiful images and the word organic and eat right and healthy and all of that. But also it's a great background, really, really cool background to work with. Like, as you can color it any way you want. You can keep it black and white like this one. You can cut the elements separately or just use parts of it.
I mean, that would be great. I mean, that's quite sort of like motivational, isn't it? If you were trying to like be, you know, really good with your food and you get more fruits in your diet, maybe you could stick that on the front like a little book, little journal.
Absolutely. And this is part of the collection of the fruit and veggies at the end there.
All
They
right,
work
okay,
together.
grab
Should
that.
be with that one, yeah.
Okay, so let's grab that. So
You have
you
4 piles in there, so we do one by one, yeah.
So let's do this one next, yeah? Oh, no, I've built up to that because that's got lots of them on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our aubergine. Oh, my favourite emoji. Here we go, look.
That's my favourite veggie.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It is. I do love an aubergine. On a moussaka and things like that. Love it.
I love aubergine, everything. Yeah, it's my favourite.
I love the fact that you've also got a little bit of a dictionary definition on here as well.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I love like this characters, like beautiful eyes, like different, and this is so cool. Like this is completely different things to what you usually see in the market, and then this is different characters. They work with everything you have. They can be for your kids. They can be for not just kids, like for also adult cards and projects and different. Look at this beautiful card here, like Polaroid style. I love the definition with it. I love the background with all those small flowers. Or you can just use like simple cards like this one, just color them.
Let's meet our next character. So that's aubergine. Coming up next, we've got carrot. Again, it's the eyes. Often with your characters,
So
the
this is,
eyes are what makes them so different.
Absolutely. This is Janet Klein style. She's known for her characters. They're quirky, they're whimsical, I would say. They're different, they're so funny and they're cute. So I love them so much.
Look at that. How fabulous is that there? Again, you've got the dictionary definition, you can see. And then you've got all of the little worker stamps to work with it as well as the main character. And again, if you are thinking about doing a suite of cards, maybe one of each of the vegetables would be a great idea because you can mix and match them. $4.99 on that one, that's the carrot. We've got a message coming in for Abs. Let's have a look. This is from Christine. I promised myself no more before Christmas, and then Abs pops up. Oh well, there's always next year from Chris in Torquay.
Thank you.
Chris, you've done the right thing, my lovely. Right, so that's your aubergine. Let's go for this one. In fact, I'm going to bring a few over, Abs. This is orange that we've got for you next. So you can see, again, the same style. Janet has such a unique style, doesn't she?
Absolutely, and they're so beautiful, so different, so unique. You can color them, you can layer them with other elements, you can use all these different fruits and veggies together. I just love this collection so much. And I remember when we released it, like, it was one of the top seller collections, and then the inspiration was crazy on our AALL Create Fanatics group, so please do check that group. Well, the QR code was there on the screen.
Yes, we'll
maybe
get the QR code back up for you.
just scan that QR code and you will see inspiration, not just with this collection, obviously, with anything from the AALL Create catalogue.
That's the great thing. There you go. The QR code is appearing on your screen right now. So if you scan that with your fancy device, that will take you through. Look, lime, apple, peach, pear. That gives you some of the characters that we've got coming up for you as well. Next up for you, mushroom.
Oh, I love this one as well.
Look at that. These are fab, aren't they?
I
They
love the
really
mushroom,
are.
yeah.
They're just fab. So many people checking out for these already. You are shopping ahead because there's lots more fruits coming, your fruit and vegetables coming your way. So you've got the mushroom there. Look at that for your shaped cards as well.
This is 3D, so this is the box that you open. Oops, sorry.
That's all right.
Well, it's not opening. There
There
you
you go, fabulous.
So you have all those mushroom there, kind of a basket or full of mushroom. We have the sign here with definitions. So yeah,
That's so
cool
cool,
card,
isn't
yeah.
it? It really is. Then we have for you, you can see maybe little tags as well. Make what you like. Remember, it's a complete angel policy. 10% the stock gone. Samantha, Sobna, Georgina, Caroline, Jackie. Next up, lemon. What are you going to do when life gives you lemons? You make a card. That's what you do.
squeeze them and
You squeeze them, or you make a martini.
yeah,
That's
true.
what you do. So you can see, there's your lemon there. Look at that.
Look at this, how
cool
cool
is
is
that?
that?
Little
Shaker
shaker.
cards.
That's
These
such a
characters
nice
are
idea.
so cool. But also a lot of people like use them with their kids and their grandkids and their nephews and anyone like you can stamp them. It's really good, I'd say, education tool because you can stamp them all for them and they can learn about the fruit and the veggies, why they're coloring them,
Well,
and
you've
they
got the
read the
dictionary
names and dictionary.
definitions, yeah.
So it's really good to get the kids involved as well, not just for adults.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Making fruit attractive. Fruit and
Absolutely,
vegetables attractive, which
absolutely.
is great. Right, pepper. Here's pepper. Since there's pepper. Look at pepper. That's a big old pepper you got there, blimey.
Yeah.
And you can see, again, you've got all the extra bits that you need. The recipe calls for salt, parsley, and a sprinkle of pepper. So you've even got little extra touches. You can see $4.99 is your price on this one again. We'll get that price down for you. So maybe bookmarks or tags or whatever you fancy. Right, peach. Peach is coming up next. So there's peach. Again, you can see the outline of the stamp. I love you've got a serving suggestion of colour on the front, but you can do what you like, Abs.
Absolutely, absolutely. You can color them any color you want. You can add texture to them. Look, this one, like the eyes differently, the dress color differently, the shoes, everything. And each time you color them differently, it looks different as well.
Okay, let's keep the citrus. We've got the lime for you next. There you go. So you can see the lime. I think if you are using the cat P&P tonight, because of course, well, it's maximising your P&P, I think you can go for the lemon, the lime, the peach, you know, the lemon, the lime, the orange, the sort of zesty ones. They go so well together, don't they? Next up, you've got the pear. There's
That's
the pear
my
for you.
favourite fruit.
Is it your favourite fruit?
Yeah, aubergine is favourite veggie and the pear is favourite fruit.
Pears are always good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Al makes, hubby, you know Al, he makes very good pickled pears.
Oh, nice.
I'll get him to do some pickled pears for you at some point. I'll bring them in for you, Abs, when I know you're in.
Thank you.
There you go.
Look forward to that.
I know, but they're quite nice, I'll be honest. You can see you've got your pear there as well, and you can mix and match it with other things if need be.
I love that face, it's so cheeky.
And then you've got the
Oh,
watermelon.
no, we have the watermelon now.
So there's your watermelon. You even have the word spelt out phonetically as well, don't you? Like water, metal. I love that. It's like classic dictionary, isn't it? A little tag there as well. Again, I love the idea of making fruit attractive to the kids. And then you can see your cards as well. Look, I love that. That's
I
fab.
love it too, like the colours, and I love watermelon as well.
And watermelon's
so
always good,
yeah.
especially if you're on a beach on holiday.
Yeah.
Always good. $4.99 for that one. Debbie in the Isle of Wight, Samantha and Joy. That's Hazel. You are all in already. Right, next up for you. Let me put these back over there.
Yeah, we still have.
We've got more. Not done that one, have I?
Not yet.
Not yet. Right, lovely. So let's start with the apple. So there's apple for you. I mean, this entire fruit range, I mean, gosh, they're normally $7.99 each. You get £3 off with each one. If you can go for as many fruits as you like, I mean, tonight is the night to shop, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. You'll be making a lot of saving. You end up, I don't know how many you're going to get, like 3 or 4 different. We have 10 or 12 in total. You may end up having by 2 or 3 for free.
Yeah.
And this is also a 3D card, so you open it like
So it's a
that.
little stepper
And then you
card.
have all these different layers and dimensions. I really like this card. It's so cool.
Next up for you, we have strawberry. Oh, the strawberry coming for you now. So this is strawberry. Look at that. How fabulous is that?
Yeah.
And look, you are very special. I mean, that's gorgeous, isn't it? So you can see, again, you've got all of your individual stamps, so you can mix and match in any way that you like. This is a lovely little idea. Look at that.
Yeah, another 3D card, having
Look.
all those beautiful berries.
A
and
little strawberry
strawberries.
patch. That's so cool, isn't it? It really is. And then your bookmark. Cute little cards. I mean,
I
you
love
know,
this one.
what
Very
about-
easy, very simple. Just colouring the character, bit of colour to your background, and the job is done.
Do you know what I think this would be great for as well? I mean, I know it's a bit too late for this year because we've already started. If you had like an advent calendar and it's like literally got a stamp set a day,
Oh, yeah.
you can imagine building these up. That would be so cool.
Great collection, yeah.
Who needs December? Do that anyway. Just like do it anyway. Do you know what I mean? Give somebody one, like, you know, the kids or the grandkids one every few days. You know, eat your tomato and you get your stamp.
Yeah, absolutely, there you go.
Bribery. As the granddad in me, let me just say it works very well. Look at that. How juicy does that look? It really does, doesn't it? So that's your tomato that we've got for you there. $4.99 is your price on that one. Right, next up for you. Oh, show that one as well, Abs.
Yeah, so this
That's
one
lovely.
has different ones. So this one have different fruit and veggies in one card.
That's fab.
Look
It's
at
great when
that.
you put them all together, isn't it? So
And I
cool.
love the colour as well, like kind
Yeah.
of rainbow thing, yeah.
That's so vibrant, isn't it? Right, so that's your fruit sorted. Next up for your fish tank is the next one we have
I
for
love
you.
this stamp set. This is one of my absolute favourite, all-time favourite from Janet Klein, one of those that always stays on my top 10 from Janet Klein. So this is the fish. I love this stamp set. I love the style. I love how they're all different shapes, and some of them big, some of them tall, some of them short, some of them like large, and I love
They're
how
like those fish that you see in documentaries that they find at the bottom of the ocean that people have never
Yeah.
seen before. The weird and wonderful ones. That's the great thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Love the eyes as well. I mean, the big bulbous eyes really work
100%,
incredibly well,
yeah.
don't they? They're fab. And you can see, look, on these ones, accentuate the eyes. You can see a little bit of a glossier accent on that eye. Really adds to it, doesn't it?
Okay, and this is the inspiration by the design team. You can tell that they love this collection. They look so cool.
Really do. 10%
Yeah,
of the
those
stock
two
is
cards
gone.
work together like beautifully. Those two cards, you can see like the same kind of idea, just different colors for the background, and then you can
there you go.
check actually. You can look at them, yeah, like this. They work beautifully together. You can see those beautiful cards, or you can just mix them with so many other things and change the colors to make them completely different.
So you see, we're mixing and matching this with a seahorse that I suspect will be coming up. It's not on, seahorse is not on there.
No,
is
no,
it?
it's coming
That'll
soon.
be coming up. Lovely.
And then you have this card also. This is a different one. Again, 3D. That
and then adding the cat.
Yeah. The cat is also coming, I
To
think.
terrorise the fish. I love that. And then you can see it's the final one for you here. So you can see, again, using all of those fish to create the most wonderful underwater aquatic scene.
So good.
$7.99 is your price on that one. If everybody checks out now, low prices tonight with AALL Create, down to $7.99. 10% of the stock has already gone. Right, next up for you, we've got Miss Kitty Meow.
There you go. That's the cat coming now and the seahorse.
Yes. Now, again, a very stylised, very different looking cat. But,
Absolutely, yeah.
But very, very quintessentially AALL Create.
Absolutely, yeah. They're so cool. They're so different. And you will not find anything in the craft market. Like, this is unique cactus to us. This is Janet Klein's signatures. It's her drawing, it's her ideas, her imagination. So it's unique, and we're really proud and honoured to be working with her and having her design exclusively under the AALL Create umbrella. Look how cool those characters are. And
one of my favourite designers because she always makes you smile.
Absolutely.
Always,
and then this kind of characters, the more you see them, the more they grow on you. And then if you start collecting them, if you start buying them, actually, you will end up collecting them. And then once you start collecting them, that's it, you're hooked.
Wow.
You will love them. You're going to have so much fun, and you'll be hooked because you'll be using them a lot. Over and over and over, and you'll be mixing and matching them with all different collections.
Yeah, people add to the collection. Check out the entire range that we have with AALL Create on the website as well, the brand shop for AALL Create. And remember that it's all AALL. Next up for you, we have got this one. This is Perfect Paws, or Perfect Paws that we have for you. So another different stylised cat, but again, it's stylised in the same way. So if you wanted to put them together, they would correlate beautifully.
Absolutely, yeah.
Look at these. $4.99 is the price on this one. You've got 4 stamps there for you. And the cat with the big eye, very much the focal point. What a lovely wedding card that could be.
Look at that, yeah.
Look at that, those two together. It could be like an anniversary, whatever you fancy, couldn't
This
it?
is 2 cards here.
Is it 2? Oh, I beg
Yeah.
your pardon. Sorry, look at that.
This is a small card, and this is the other one.
How lovely is that? Oh, let's show them all together.
Yeah.
That's fab. Really is. Love that. Right, and then next up for you, we have got Miss Pinky Doggo. Miss Pinky Doggo coming up next. So you've got the dog, and then you've also got the bed to go with it. Look at that.
I love this dog.
I'm not surprised. Janet has the most incredible imagination. You can see that you've also got the other 2 stamps in there as well, so you can accessorise your pooch accordingly. Let's have a look. You've got other dogs coming up, so hold tight for the other ones that you see here. But again, when you buy a Janet Klein stamp from AALL Create, it's always an investment in anything else that she has in her range, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Look at that. How fab. Look, and you can see mixing and matching it with other toys. So that is Miss Pinky Doggo, $4.99 is your price there. Next up for you, Woof Woof. There you go. So you've got Woof Woof for you here.
The boys here.
Oh yeah, Woof. You've got dogs are my favourite people, 2 right. Then you have the Woof itself. You've got that bone at the top. And then the tennis ball, and of course the dog bowl as well. $4.99 is your price on that one. If you're a dog owner or making cards for dog charities, then look no further. These are different. That's what I love about these. I think anybody that's going to like a dog charity and buys cards that they house there, you're going to notice these straight away. You really are. Right, well done to Margaret. She's gone for 2 sets of this. Well done, Margaret. Congratulations. Samantha, Tanya, Bridget, Lorraine, you are all there. Right, so that's our cats and our dogs and our fish. So let me have a look. Oh, now, okay. Hang on, hold tight. I need about 8 arms when I work with you, Abs.
Misty.
Let's do this one because we have not done her and she's my fave, my utter fave. Do you want to explain the Misty range? Because there is a range that you guys do from Janet again, and you have a lady like Misty in different scenarios, don't you?
Absolutely. So this is another character in the Janet Klein collection called Misty. Misty is that sassy, classy,
She's
and
sassy,
different.
classy, and a bit brassy.
Absolutely, yeah. Always in her high heels, no matter what she's doing, no matter what situation we put her in or scenario, she's always in high heels, always makeup on, always ready, and she has the most sarcastic sayings all the time.
She is as dry as the day is long, and I love her for it. If you want to send cards to, have you got those caustic friends, those ones that are a little bit kind of like, you just say, okay, I can say something a little bit cheeky to them, then the Misty range is perfect. This is the animal nurse D. So obviously she works at the vets this time round. Letting the cat out of the bag is easy, and then putting it back. For the love of cats, those glasses, the spectacles on there, can we talk? They are gorgeous.
So yeah, so you can put the glasses on her.
Look, so you can see there she is without the glass. Thank you. There she is without the glasses. Let's see if we can find one with the glasses on. Have you got the glasses on? Oh, she's not got the glasses on at all. Oh, there you go. But she has them there should she need them. That's rather fabulous, wasn't it, for your home decor?
Get that, the cat on top of her head there, yeah.
Love it. So you can see, if everybody checks that now, 20% of the stock has gone on this one. Thanking you. So 20% of the stock will be gone on this already. Look, what's your superpower? Well, Misty's, my superpower is helping
this is a card
animals.
like that.
Look at that.
So you have both.
So you've got your shaped card there.
Yeah.
That's fab as well, isn't it? And then incorporating other cats and dogs.
Yeah, so it's like that.
There you go. So you can see creating that shop front, as it were, the vet front. Some more for you. Next up, we've got Market Fresh D. Here she is. She's working down at the farmer's market.
Yeah, still her high heels.
There you go. So you can see you've got your farmer's market with the fruit. So you can see there's a little stepper card with our Misty there. Loving that. She's got, I love the bun on the top of the head as well. Look, there she is. A couple of Misties together. There's another one coming up. And you can see mixing and matching. Keep it fresh, keep it fresh, eat the rainbow. There you go. Next up for you, we've got Farmer D. So there's Farmer D that we saw on that card. Yeah. So there you...
Chicken and...
Do I look like a rise and shine? I love that. See, again, that's a bit cheeky, isn't it? Really is. And then you've got the cockerel down there as well. And then the farmer's hat too, so you can accessorise Misty accordingly. And then you can see it there. You've got some more samples for you. Love that. GR8L16 is the item code, $4.99 your price on that. The entire Misty range that we have is on the website as well, so do check it out. Michaela, what's the website? All the W's what? Hobbymaker.com, that is the one. If you want to check the brand page out, there is a QR code right there. Based everything from this hour and more will be on that brand page as well, so you can check it out, which is brilliant. Right, let's do our stencils, shall we? Or actually, no, let's do the stamps first and then go to the stencils.
We do them this way because they're matching. You have the stamp to go with the stencil, like each shape has, for example, this one.
Okay, so we'll do a stamp and then the stencil that goes with it.
Yeah.
Okay, fabulous. Right, so let's start with this one. This is reverse hexagons that we've got to begin with. So this is I love stamps like this because I just think immediately you're going to get the most interesting background or just adding a little bit of extra added interest to your card, whatever it may be.
Absolutely. So this is really good, and those like for backgrounds, it looks so good. You can stamp it in black. Obviously, you can do other colors. Just stamp part of it as it is, or you can extend it, repeat that pattern many times, or just section of it. It looks so good and it works so beautifully, especially if you have the stencils to go with it. So you can add beautiful those very interesting dimensional. Backgrounds.
If you want to go for that one, that's $4.99. Let's give you the hugely hexagonal stencil that you've got, aptly named, because look at the size of this. How big are these stencils?
This is an A4. This is an A4 stencil.
Wow.
And this one, you have so many. I see it as many stencils in one, so you can ink any section you want. You can use any section you want. You don't have to use LSD. Or if you're working in a big background, A4 one, so you can create one big background, and then you cut the cards, small sizes, and then you have Mary.
I love it. This is the hugely hexagon if you are going for that one. So let's give you the price on this. Remember, tonight's prices are super low from Abs and the team. It's down $9.99 is your price on this one. Well, in fact, it's not. Is it not today? Come on, let's have a drop on that. Let's get it down. $5.99 is your price on that. That's your hugely hexagonal that we've got for you there. Right, our next pairing, though you don't buy them as a pair, but with the Cat P&P you might as well. You've got the reverse squares coming up for you. So this time we'll do the stamp to begin with. So you can see there's the reverse squares. Kind of a little bit matrixy, that one. Kind of a little bit, you know, sort of circuit board or something like that. It gives me a very kind of like, you can use that, you know, steampunky, manly, entirely up to you.
Absolutely. I love square. It's one of my favorite shapes. And this is really good. I remember I used many times, just section of it or all of it, or just repeat the patterns, stamp it through stencils, use it with the stencil that we're going to show you in a minute, that mix and match beautifully. So this is all the small elements. So they can be a great starting point for a project, but again, they can be at the same time very great finishing touches, just sections of it, and then just use it as a finishing touches. It can be any parts of any stage, of your creating.
Yeah, they're so versatile, these, aren't
Very.
they? That's your reverse squares to begin with. Let's put it with our superbly square A4 stencil that we have for you here. I mean, just huge. Really is. I mean, I love that. I mean, again, you've got so much scope whether you're using the sort of like the large open areas or whether you're actually using the tiny little sort of like detailed areas. Again, to create a background, to mask into it, it's entirely up to you.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that one, $5.99 is your price there. SM8L12 is your item code on that. Right, next up, let's go triangular, shall we? Let's do reverse triangles to begin with for your stamp. That's cool as well, isn't it?
That is really cool, yeah. So you have those triangles there. Again, same concept as the two previous stamp sets. However, this is different shape now. Again, triangle is one of those easy shapes to use in any project. The same concept applies to this one as well. Use as it is, repeat it, just a section of it, use in different colors.
Oh, is that sold out? Oh, that's sold out.
Wow.
There you go. Well done. There you go. We knew this would happen. Oh, one's jumped back. So if you want to go for that, there's last chance saloon on that. So
Let's see who's the lucky one. One
$4.99.
lucky one will have it.
Will it be you? Come on, get that checked out immediately. Next up for you, we've got this one. This is your totally triangular. Everything is on pre-order, remember, so you can check everything out from the 8 o'clock show that Abs is going to be on as well. So if we do have low stocks on things, it's wise to get in early. You know you're going to be paying the low price. So this is your totally triangular that we have for you here.
Absolutely. So if you took that beautiful stamp set, you will need this one because I'll show you here on the package at the front. You can see the colors. So you can see this is the stencil, the patterns you can get, but you can stamp also through the gaps here, through this kind of apertures, and then you can add that interest to it. They work beautifully with the stamps. Again, this is a large stencil, so many different possibilities, so many different ways of using it. You can spray ink, you can use blending tools, you can use jelly print with it, you can use in all sorts of projects. You can even create a large A4 background and then just cut, as we said earlier, to a small card, or just use a section of it. You don't have to do all of it. You can also use with texture paste, apply some texture paste, some glaze, some gel mediums, anything through that stencils, and then it will be a yummy texture background.
It would. I think gel plates would be great with that. You can actually like, getting your brayer on that and stuff. It'd be fabulous.
Yeah.
Right, let's go circular. Coming up next, this is your reverse dots that we've got for you here. For your reverse dots. Do we have a stencil for this one? We don't, do we?
I think I sold out for the show.
Is that sold out before?
Unless if it's one of those small ones.
Okay, right.
We missed some actually there.
Let's grab those as well. So thanking you.
So we showed.
So we've got the reverse dots for you here on this one. So if you want to go for that, that's $4.99. I don't know whether we have.
No, there's no circles, but we missed to show the different size of the stencil.
We will do. We will
and
do
the triangle and
that
square, yeah.
Okay, let's just, whilst we're talking stencils, the ones that we've already done then. So let's do this one. Let's do our, what size are these?
Lots of diamonds. This is 6x6.
So your 6x6 lots of diamonds, sorry, on this one. So that's your lots of diamonds. If you want to go for that, that's your 6x6. It's nice to have that choice because obviously everything is kind of miniaturized, if you like. So you're not losing any of the design, are you?
It depends what project you're working on. It depends what background you want to achieve. If you want with a big open space to carry on working on, or if you want just small details. So you have the 6x6, which is a small version of that large A4 stamp set, just a slightly different, more square version, I would say. Again, they work beautifully together, so you have more possibilities and they can mix and match them. Or you can just go for the small one if you know that you only work on small projects, or you go for the large one where you know that you can work on small projects as well as large ones, and you're sorted for the rest of your crafting journey.
If everybody checks out now on that one, Georgina, Sheila, Leslie, Tina, 10% of the stock will be gone. $3.99 is your price on that. That's on that one. Did we do the squares?
Yeah, we didn't do those. And this is a small and I'm the large one now.
Have we not done that one?
Yeah, we didn't do this one as well. This pie, we didn't do it.
I'm so confused. I should have a pile of done and a pile of not done, shouldn't I?
This is done.
Thank you. This is your Doton diamonds that we've got for you here. So this is the large one. So if you do want to go for that, that again is your A4 one. So again, if you can marry everything together, you've got so many possibilities.
Yeah. When you go for the A4, you know that you have more possibilities. You know that you're covering that small project, but also the larger projects. So you have a kind of two-in-one. So you're not limited to the size, you're not limited to the shape, to the pattern, to the use, to the techniques. Literally with a large one, you are have endless possibilities. And today for only $5.99, you are really airing for a treat.
Oh, you certainly are. I think these are great Christmas gifts as well. Don't forget as well, if you want to buy a Christmas gift for somebody and you don't know what to buy, then we do have gift cards, the Hobby Maker gift cards. You can get them via the website. There's another of those fabulous QR codes if you want to scan that and go straight through to it. Right, these ones, yeah?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
again, small size and large size.
So these are your numbers. We'll start with the large one. So this is your A4 number wall. I think this is so useful because not only do you get the numbers, but also you've got all of these fabulous little pebble shapes at the top.
Absolutely, which is really good. So again, a lot of the design team members use those kind of, how to say, just on their own. Those stencils, for example, you can just use a number, just like ink blending tool, just a birthday card, like first anniversary or your 12 years old birthday card, any number. You can create any composition, any kind of combination possible. But again, you have those beautiful pebbles, as you said, or like quirky circles for background. It looks so good as well in any project. Use part of it, all of it. The choice is yours.
It certainly is. $5.99 your price on that one for you. Janet in Yorkshire, you are there. Well done to you. Let's go for the smaller version of this. This is your flagstone figures that we have for you. It's the size on this one, Abs?
This is an A5 size.
Fabulous.
So this is your A5 size. Same design, different size, different size, I would say. Reduced elements. If you want to have small numbers, small pebbles, and small like quirky circles on your project, this is the size to go for.
$4.99 your price on that one. Right, now which ones have we not done? Have we done
those
them all?
3.
Right, thanking you. Right, done. These are 2 do. Let's start with our lots of squares on our 6x6.
This is 6x6. We showed you the matching stamp. We showed you the large version of this one, and now we're talking about the square version, which is the 6x6 here. Again, beautiful, beautiful stencils. You can't go wrong geometric shape background. Like this is the safest option to always go to when you create background. This is basic shapes, really easy to use, versatile. They go with anything you're working on. This is like really basic, and you can't go wrong. But also the compositions we did here, like how come, like the mix, the contrast between large and small squares, but also that kind of nice compositions and the way they go in like all around with tiny, tiny ones
So
around them.
sort of
It looks
tumble
so
down,
good.
cascade
Absolutely,
down.
yeah.
So that's $3.99.
It looks like mosaic as well.
It is very mosaic, that one, isn't
Yeah.
it? Next up for you, let's go for the triangles. The triangular one, it's lots of triangles we've got for you here. Again, I love the fact that you've got that sort of collection of the larger triangles together, but if you want to use the little tiny dotty ones as well, I mean, I don't even think how many triangles there are there. Hundreds, quite frankly. Loads of them. but it gives you, as the user, much choice. Great choice.
Absolutely, I agree.
Look at that. So $3.99 your price on that. QW8L67 is your item code on that one. Right, is this the final item on this show? Wow, we've got through it all. This is your heaps of hexagons. Love the names.
So now, like we showed you all the shapes, all the geometrical shapes in different sizes, matching the stems and stencils. So now you can pick the one you like, or you can go for more than one. Again, hexagon is so cool. This one can be really nice for texture paste to have all those hexagons like 3D in your projects, or you can use them with any other things. I really like those shapes, and personally, I have them all. Lucky me, lucky me. I was lucky to get them from AALL Create. But also, like, I use them a lot, not because I want. And also, when you start using, let's say, triangle or hexagon or something, and then you use and you love it, and you see how cool it's like, oh my god, now I don't want all my projects to look the same, so I need square, I need the diamond one, and you start building your collections with the time, and then you will see like how easy to use them and how cool they look in your projects.
They really do, and that's the great thing. I mean, you've seen on this show, there have been so many fabulous collections as well, whether it's the fruits, the cats, the dogs, whether it be, Misty, whether it be these with the stencils and the shapes that will go together. So I think if you go for one, it's well worth going for other bits that sort of correlate with it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maximise that potential. Right, you have seen it all, but we're going to have a little recap. Do I have Super Vet D on me? Yes, we did. Yep, that's there. There you go. This is Super Vet D. So there she is. Busy for Super Vet D. I like saying that, Super Vet D. I know how to neuter. I bet she does.
Yeah.
I bet she does. And my superpower is helping animals. $4.99 your price on that one for your Super Vet D SV8. So Super Vet 8L95 is your item code on that one. Right. What have we got for you now? What one do you want to see next? All the fruit and veg. Right, lovely stuff. These have been very popular as well. Thanking you, Abs. So let's start with this. This is your carrot that we have to begin with. Again, we talked about collections for you. I think if you can stretch to all of these, they are at reduced prices. They go so beautifully together. The idea of this range as well, I love the fact that you've got the words there. So there is a bit of a sort of educational, sort of extra interest vibe with each and every one.
Absolutely.
Isn't there?
What I like about this collection, as I said earlier, they're so different. They're so cool, whimsical characters. If you love Jenna Klein, this is, you know, that you invested in a unique designs, original design. You're supporting original artists as well. But also look at all the potential of using it in card, mixed media project, tags, bookmarks, decorating journals, and all of that. But also the education side, working that with kids to teach them about fruit and veggies, stamp the images for them, let them do the coloring, let them play with them, let them learn more about the fruit and veggies, and read about the carrots or any other fruit and veggie. And
it's making carrots fun.
Absolutely.
That's the weirdest sentence I've said today, but there you go. It's making carrots fun. It really is. Then we've got the aubergine for you as well. So you can see the aubergine. I love this. I mean, I think there's something very...
My favourite.
Well, I'm not surprised, because I think the character as well, it's given me very... I mean, Dan, our director, said earlier, kind of like Corpse Bride. There is something very kind of almost a little bit spookily attractive, Tim Burton-esque about it, isn't there?
Yeah.
Really is.
Absolutely.
Love that. 25% of the stock has gone on that already. Kathleen in Belfast, Debbie in the Isle of Wight, Samantha in Hertfordshire, and Sobna in Greater London are amongst the people in for that one. Next up for you, tomato. So you can see, again, look at that. The eyes on all of them are superb.
Absolutely, the eyes on all of them, they're so good. I love this tomato here. Like, I mean, it's a tomato.
Tomato.
Again, you have the definition, you have the sentiment, great for colouring as well.
Yep, fabulous. That's your tomato. Up next for you, we've got strawberry. So you can see strawberry there. A small juicy red fruit with seeds appearing on the skin. There you go, so now you know. But I just think something like that, again, it's so cute, these characters, and they've all got their little fruit hats on, haven't they?
Absolutely, yeah, I love that.
30% gone on that one if everybody checks out now. Apple coming up next, another of the fruit range. Very popular, I'm not surprised. That's so cool as well, isn't it? Look at that. And the little lips as well, the little heart lips.
Yeah, I love the apple one.
Then we have lemon for you, so that's lemon for you there again. So that one, if you want to go for that. All of these reduced, they should be $7.99 down to $4.99. But grab these prices whilst we've got them, because when it's gone, it's gone. Angela, Sophie, you're all in the baskets for that one. Next up, we've got mushroom for you. So there's your mushroom. So you can see, I like her dungarees. Very sweet. So lots of people going for more than one of those. I think these are great. I mean, a great way if you do craft for the kids or the grandkids, like you say, an education, but also they're fun.
They're
These
really fun. These characters are so fun.
Then we have this one for you. This is orange, if you would like to go for that. There's the orange. There's a whole kind of like zesty range, isn't there? So we've got like orange and lemon, lime. In fact, there's your orange, QU8L85. Here's your lime, and you can see me putting those two together. How cool would that be? You can't separate.
Good.
Don't separate us. That would be wrong. So there's your lime, if you would like to go for that one. I love a lime, as long as it's got vodka and soda with it. $4.99 is your price on that one. Other drinks are available. Mine's a vodka, lime and soda. $4.99 is your price on that. Then we've got for you as well. You've got the watermelon that we have for you there. There you go. She looks fabulous in an extreme close-up as well, doesn't she? I like that. She gets her own little camera, that one. So there's your watermelon. Loving that. So you can see how much of the stock has gone on that, Ellie? 20% gone on the watermelon, and that's not including our basket dwellers. Then we have pear, your favourite.
My favourite. You remember that?
Favourite fruit. I do. I like this as well, down at the bottom, the little row of pips. So it's a little row of like pear stones that you've got there, your little pips at the bottom. How lovely is that? Then we've also got for you, we've got this one, which of course is your pepper. And we've got to be quick on these because we're about to run out of time. So there's your pepper. And it's always good to end on a peach. There you go, there's your peach. $4.99 for that one. Ab, should we do it all over again at 8 o'clock?
Absolutely, different product and great
It's
deals.
a completely different show, but if you want to check them out, they are all on pre-order now. You can find them on the website, hobbymaker.com. Abs is back at 8. I have got a date with Laura from the lovely Carnation Crafts after the break. We've got a brand new collection, what's left of it, because it was busy earlier. Find out more after the break. Time to say goodbye, Abs.
Bye-bye.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the Hobby Maker gift card? Decide between posting the card or delivery by email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobby Maker gift card?
Did you know at Hobby Maker that on various products we offer split pay? That means on certain items you can spread the cost over 2, 3, 4 or sometimes even 5 interest-free monthly payments. Just pay the first instalment when you purchase and you're away. So shop your way with split pay.
Our UK-based call centre is always on hand to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobby Maker. When you purchase anything on Hobby Maker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with Hobby Maker.
Here at Hobby Maker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at Hobby Maker.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the Hobby Maker gift card? Decide between posting the card or delivery by email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobby Maker gift card?
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobby Maker.
Good evening and welcome back to Hobby Maker. How are you doing? My name is Nigel May. It's a pleasure to be with you. Look who's here. Carnation Crafts finest. It's only our Laura. How are you, lovely lady?
I was wondering that if you were going to do it.
Of course I'm going to do it.
You
I
have to
always
know,
do.
yeah.
The pride of Wales. There you go. If there was a family fortunes question saying, name a cracking crafter from Wales, Laura, that'd be the answer straight away. I can't actually think of any others at the moment, but there you go.
I can't
I'm
know.
sure
No,
there
you said it.
Can I say 60% of our brand new collection from Carnation Crafts has already gone. I am not surprised because take a look at the beautiful samples that we have got. It's our Serene Vistas. This is brilliant. Laura, tell us the story of this one. I mean, what can we expect from our Serene Vistas?
So I think you can kind of cover every occasion with this one. When you look at the samples, you'll see beach themed, but then you'll see skyscrapers, you'll see cars, you'll see trains, you'll see motorbikes, you'll see parks, you'll see dogs, you'll see cats, you'll see the mice. There's absolutely so much in here.
It feels
that
like
you'll
it's
be
the
able to go
great
to.
outdoors. That's kind of, because everything
Yes.
is kind of like outdoorsy, isn't it, with this?
Yeah.
I'm loving the seagull. I was going to say, you know I love a seagull.
Have you seen this one?
Yeah, a shaped seagull card. This
How
is possibly...
amazing is he? He is just the
If that
cutest,
disappears at the end of the hour,
It's me.
then I may have put it in the boot of my car. That's all I'm going to say. I love them. I just think this is so cool. It's all on your USB. So let's talk about what's on the USB itself. Right, are you ready? All of this that I'm going to tell you now is on this. So you are going to get all of the following. Here you go. With your Serene Vistas, you can see that you've got all of these fabulous collections. You are going to get your Hazy Horizons, Beauty Beyond, Wonderful World, Nestled in Nature, Handmade By, and 3 bonus card shapes. That's your, you get 29 SVG designs with vignettes from all of those collections there, plus 303, Laura?
Yep.
It's a huge amount. 303 papers. You get incredible cut line detail to give a fabulous representation of those gorgeous designs. And the SVG file format, that's going to allow you to do so much, Laura, isn't it?
Yeah, and do you know, Carnation do themselves such an injustice because it's 29 SVG designs, but if I was trying to explain that to a crafter, I would say that that's almost like having 29 die sets.
Yes.
Because when you look
Sets
at...
being the operative word.
Yes, so one of those SVG designs is, say, the trains, cars and automobiles. That has got trains on it, motorbikes, sports cars, hot air balloons, a plane. So there's multiples in each one. So one of those could be a complete card shape on its own. So when you look at them, it's hundreds upon hundreds of
29.
SVG files, but 29 designs. So I think of it like
It's
a
like
die
you've got 29 drawers. You open the drawer, there's loads inside.
Yes, there you go.
There you
That's
go.
a good one.
There you go.
Yes.
Welcome to my drawers.
There you go.
So you've got all of those SVG files. Also the vignettes as well. Now, if you're new to Carnation Crafts or you are thinking, what were the vignettes again? All of the artwork that you see here is the vignettes. Now, obviously, sometimes when we have collections, we'll say you can go to the Carnation Crafts website and find it there. But obviously, everything's included on the USB, isn't it?
Yeah, so everything you can see is on the USB. So when you get the USB, you're going to stick it into your printer or your laptop computer first, and you're going to print off. So you can obviously print off your 303 background papers, and obviously you're going to use those on other collections as well, but you've got all of those backgrounds. Then you've got all of the vignettes on there ready for you. So everything that you can see here, you've got a vignette for. So even the frames, you have the artwork for. Absolutely everything you've got. So everything is on there. So you don't have to go and download anything like we would say with the dies. Absolutely everything is on there for you.
I think it's incredible. It really is, because it's a never-ending supply. That's the brilliant thing about this as well. Now, the price of this $44.99. This is getting its first airing here at Hobby Maker today. There was a previous show, of course, very popular. 60% went earlier, and we're getting busy already. And in Devon, you are in to begin with. I love the fact that you get so much with this. Laura, off you pop.
I'm going.
She just wandered off
Go on.
anyway, didn't she?
To be fair, you weren't on me when I started moving.
Well, I know, that's just show her walking away from Nigel. There you go. So you get your bonus card shapes on here as well. You've got all of those papers as well. Should we get Laura to take us through this so we can see exactly what we're getting? Do get your orders in now. You can either order on the phone lines. It's a free phone telephone number, 0800 001 4433. You can, of course, order via the free-to-download app, or you can go to the website, Team Cat and Michaela. What is the website, or the W is what?
Hobbymaker.com.
Oh, do you want a demo from Laura?
Yes.
Well, she's doing the boards first. Over to you.
I was going to say, am I doing a demo? What are we doing? Right, let's start off so we can see exactly what we've got in here. So I'm going to start off with the 3 card shapes first, and these are exclusive to the USB. So these have never been in die form, or will they ever? So this is the oval card frame. So you can see that is what this is going to look like, and that looks like that.
That's gorgeous.
So that's what that's going to look like when you actually make a card out of it, but those are all your mats on it. And this is what I mean. That is classed as one of those SVG designs when you've got so much in there. Like that frame, you're going to use in so much on its own. So if I put that over there.
Liz in Buckinghamshire, well done. You've checked out already. Congratulations to you. You were in, you were out, no messing about. Love that back, Laura.
Right, then we've got our flip card. And that is going to look like this.
That's fab. And again, that you're showing us there, Laura, that all on that board, is that just one SVG?
Right, so that's the one card.
Okay, and then the
And
other
then
one's the
this
second
is the other card. So this one is the rectangle frame stepper card, which is going to look like that. But you can see even that, you'll use that on its own as a frame for your mats and layer in and things like that. So, but you've got your 3, so those are your 3 bonus card shapes to start off with. I'm going to move
well
them
done.
there.
And in Devon, you have come through as well. Congratulations to you. If you have any questions, do get your emails in. studio@hobbymaker.co.uk is the email address. Back to Laura.
Right, now we've got nestled in nature. Look at them. How adorable. Look at him.
Very. Is he like a little...
He's a little frog.
That's so super cute. Can I say big up the snail as well? Nice to have a snail in there.
How cute are they? But you could also enlarge them and have them bigger like that. I mean, they are absolutely adorable. So many different occasions you can mix those up with.
So they're the
And think
hedgehog
of all
in
the
that size, like a
seeds.
little hoglet. It's a little baby hedgehog, isn't it? But if you enlarged it, whacking great big hedgehog.
It could be, yeah. And you could use that as your card base as well. So like that seagull, you know, you could do that exact same thing with all of these. So you could have a giant rabbit card, or you could do things like that, like Nigel's got, where you can use them all in the size that they've got. But think of all those scenes that you could build up, and you can just add these into your scene. It just adds to the collections that you've already got. So then we've got Butterfly Hunter. And when I first seen this, I said, I think we were all that child when we were younger.
Absolutely.
You know, trying to catch the butterflies. You've got the mat there as well to build it onto. But this, again, is one of those files that you can use with all these butterflies. It is absolutely stunning.
There's something really super cute about that, isn't there? And I think, you know, you're right. We all have that nostalgic sort of want to be, you know, that innocent child again out in the garden chasing butterflies around. Love that. So that's your Butterfly Hunter, all part of your Serene Vista. Let's go back to the next one.
Right, so this one is a double one. So this is make a frame. So you can, again, these are the sizes that are included, but you can resize these how you want them to be. You've got the back bits there that are going to go in the corner. You've got the decorative bits there that you can decorate the frame with, but that is going to make a frame. So that's your make a frame. So all of these you
could be two-sided, well, not two-sided, it could be three-sided, four-sided, whatever you want there.
Yeah, you can just change that however you want it to be.
Jan in Surrey's shut out as well. 10% of our remaining stock has now gone. We are getting busier and busier, and you've not even seen, well, the tip of the iceberg yet. Back to Laura.
This, I think, is my favourite. This one is Picture Wall.
Oh.
Look at this. It is absolutely stunning. That's the one that Nigel showed earlier. But, oh, it is absolutely stunning. There's another sample there, Nigel, with flowers in.
Yeah, there we go.
And I can just imagine can you imagine putting like glossy accents in those photos? So it looked like,
Glass.
do you know, like those,
Frame.
yeah, do you know when you put like real flowers in a photo frame? Like they
Yes.
air dry them, don't they? And then they
Yeah,
put
like
them in.
pressed flowers and stuff.
Yeah, so you could do things like that. Also, this, obviously, because we've got it on the scanner cut, you can make that 12 by 12. So you could put a picture of somebody's birthday in there. You could put little messages in there like, to my friend, happy birthday. Or you could put little pictures. Can you imagine putting a picture of a 1-year-old there and then a picture of them 1 month, 2 months, 3 months,
that
4
would be
months?
adorable.
Because you can make this bigger as well. You could do like your family portrait in there and have different pictures. So there's so many different ways you can use that one.
That's a lovely idea.
Then this one, I think is so amazing. This is the handmade by. So you've got handmade by with your flower, and then you can write your name under there. But if, in a minute, if Nigel has a look on the back of some of the samples, you can put, on your scanner cut, you can put a pen in instead of the blade. And what some of the design team have done, have used this to write the handmade by on the back of the samples. So you
That's
can
cool.
do things like that as well.
Never seen that before.
So instead of cutting out the handmade by, go over it, put your pen in instead of the blade, and then you can draw that design on the back of your samples.
Is it complete angel policy if people want to make cards for
Make and
charity,
sell.
craft fairs, or
Yep,
whatever?
make and sell as much as you want. As long as you're using everything that you're printing out. And you're
As long as you're
cutting out-
making.
Yes,
Yep,
then yeah,
lovely.
make and sell. So this one now is stylish stonework, which is amazing. You've got that stunning brickwork there with the window, and you've got the window that's going to fit in there with the stonework on top. You can really go in and build these up. Plus, you've got all of these floral elements there to go in and decorate your scenes. Now, a lot of the design team have used these and actually made these bigger. And you can see that in that one there, it just made it so much bigger. Use it as your card base. And this is the beauty of being able to do it like this, is the resizing value and being able to change them how we want them to be. But when you make things like that,
Look at that as well. The little window with the
it's
mic
so pretty.
More people coming through. Sharon and Mary, you've got this in your basket. You need to check out. Remember, already 10% plus of our stock that remains has already gone in this show alone. Back to Laura.
So next one is our fancy feature, which I think is, you might look at it and think, oh, will I use that? I think this one is one that I will use all the time. Imagine changing the colourway of that into like orange or purple or green. It's going to be Halloween. You could put ivy or
say
holly
Christmas.
down there, Christmas.
Christmas straight away.
Even just your general spring, summer, if you do backgrounds, that can just be in there as an accessory and you've got it on there.
Do you know what I think when I look at that, Laura? Straight about DL cards. It's
Yeah.
that we don't always have images that work specifically
Just for a
DL
DL.
cards, the long cards. That would work perfectly.
Perfectly. Now, this one is on the windowsill. And this is one actually that you just showed, Nigel, I think. No, it was in the sample on the shelf, sorry, where we just seen the stylish stonework. So this is the windowsill, and you can see you've got the pie, you've got the jug, you've got the sandwich, the drink, and you've got the vase with the flowers in. Now, you could have that the other way around if you wanted to. So like that sample, it's got it on the outside with that lovely scene there behind, but you could do it the other way around. So you're looking in at the pie and the drinks and things inside. So really, really usable
Question
again.
for you, Laura. What would you have in your pie?
Apple.
I would say apple and blackberry.
Oh, I haven't tried apple and blackberry.
Or rhubarb.
I don't like
You
rhubarb.
don't like rhubarb? Leave this studio now. Back to Laura.
Chocolate is what I would have.
Chocolate
there,
pie.
chocolate pie.
That is such a fabulous...
Beat that.
Well, I can't. The chocolate pie with a flake in. There you go. Back to Laura.
Right, this one is Forgotten Tools. So you've got the top of the wheelbarrow there. You can put the planks of wood in, and you've got all of the bucket and the ladder. Now, again, the amazing thing about having this as the scan and cut, this middle sample by here, yeah, this one, those shelves are the ladder, and the bucket on the bottom that's been used as the flower pot is the bucket from the Forgotten Tools. Those steps that the animals are sat on are the planks of wood that sit in the wheelbarrow.
Ah, so you've turned
So you
into like
just
little boxes.
resize them.
Yeah.
So just making those bigger You can see how it looks like shelves and it looks like a big flower pot. And this is the amazing thing with
This is the joy of digital, isn't
Yes.
it? I mean, you can literally resize. If you want it to be massive or small, it's entirely up to you. Next up, Laura.
So next one we've got Beyond the Garden. So like we said about that scene, you could put that lamppost there. You've got your tree, you've got your clouds. Equally, those could be snow. Mix these up, but you've got that stunning scene there that you could just be popping like behind the windows and things like that.
And that one you can see we've popped it behind our butterfly hunter there.
Yep, so you've got that there. Then this one is Garden Catch-Up. So you've got the hedge there with the two little mice. You've got the mats there as well, so you could even build those up to be your card bases and pop these on top. But I love these. I think they're so cheeky.
I know you can make him hold different things. I mean, they're holding the ice cream.
They're different ones.
Oh, are they?
Their one's coming up.
Right, it's not your turn yet, mice. Sorry, not your turn
He's
yet.
getting carried away.
How about, is that the same mice or is that another one?
No, that's a different one.
Oh my gosh, how many mice have we got? There you go, there they are. 70% of our stock has gone. Those pesky mice. That's not including Mary in Lancashire, Sharon in Dorset, and everybody else that has this in their basket. I see you, you basket dwellers. We need to get you checking out your baskets. Back to Laura.
Right, so this one now is our weathered square frame. Now you've got all of the vignettes for these. Now imagine making that 8 by 8 or 12 by 12.
Do you imagine it around a scrapbook page? Or, you know,
Exactly.
a photo?
Photo, it could be a shadow box. You could be making your own
You could
frames.
take it down to like passport photo size, couldn't you, if need be?
You could, and you've got the smaller one there as
Yeah.
well, so you could make them smaller. So yeah, you can go bigger or smaller, but you've got that there. And this is exactly what I was saying. How much would you pay for that and die form?
Well, that's
It
the
wouldn't
thing,
be
Laura,
far off
I mean-
the price you're paying for everything.
Do it. Oh, I mean, I can't even. I was going to try and do an equation or do like sum, but you can't because I was going to say if you paid a £5 for every die that's in there. I mean, we don't even.
No,
know how
so I worked it out earlier in the earlier show, and I said if I said that I think it was £1.50. It worked out. If I said if that was a die and I was on it and I said that's £1.50, and that's how much it worked out as.
That's ridiculous.
For every single one every board I'm showing you was working out. I think it was £1.50
But
or
also that's £1.50 in one size. If you then resize it like 10 times, that's 15p.
And the other thing as well, obviously, because you're doing it on a machine like this, you could cut out balsa wood. You could make your own stencils. You could make that into a stencil if you wanted to. You could cut out on vellum. You could be making that.
Is that
frame and putting it
so?
on
That
vellum.
£1.50, £1.55 is that £44.99 divided by 29? That's good.
And that's not including
but that's
the
not
background
even,
papers either.
And it doesn't even cater for the fact that within some of those 29 SVGs, you've got more than one.
Yeah,
thing.
and that's it. If that was there like that for £1.49, I wouldn't think about it. You wouldn't hesitate, would you?
It's just a deal of a deal. It really is. I mean, £44.99 for all of this possibility, and it's a never-ending possibility. That's the joy of this. Louise in West Yorkshire, Bev in Lancashire. We've got a Yorkshire-Lancashire thing going on. You are both on the board, but you need to check out your baskets. In fact, Bev in Lancashire, you've just done it. Well done. Back to Laura.
Right, next one we've got is weathered circle frame. So again, you can see you've got your artwork for that. You've got all of these mats and layers. So you've got that stunning circle there to build into your projects. Then we go on to possibly my favourite out of this is ready for the beach. Now this is the size. So when you're printing out your vignettes and you're cutting them out, you print them and cut them at 100%.
Yes.
That is what that looks like. But then that sample you can see
It's a big
is
bird.
obviously been made bigger. But then you can go bigger again.
And do a shaped card. Which
So then
is
you
rather
can go
fabulous.
bigger again, use the mat to make your
Well,
card
that's big.
base,
As big
and
as my head.
get that. Oh, I love him. I absolutely
I.
adore him. He's got
I've-
his rubber ring on, his hat, and then bringing in other elements like the shell and the star there, so he looks like he's holding them.
And this one here, Laura, again, this has been enlarged, hasn't it?
Yes, so that's bigger again. So you can resize these. And that's the amazing thing. Like, I love dies. I will never stop using dies. But sometimes you can make something and you think, oh, if only that was bigger, or if only that was a bit smaller. And you can do that with these. You can change them to exactly how you need them to
These
be.
would be great for scrapbooks as well. I mean, if you did have like a, week in
brilliant.
Brighton or Great Yarmouth or wherever you want to go for your holidays, and there are seagulls nicking your chips or whatever, it's like a nice way to sort of like do your scrapbook afterwards. Remember that seagull that ate your dad's sausage? All of that. It's true. It happens.
They are so bad, so bad. I remember a lady sent a picture because I was saying that I'd gone out somewhere and a seagull literally came down in front of me and grabbed this man's, I think it was like a sausage roll, and flew off. And I was just hysterically laughing. There was nothing I could do, and he was so annoyed. And a woman sent a picture in that she'd taken of a seagull that had taken her uncle's false teeth.
What?
He'd
Not out
taken
of
his
mouth.
teeth
Oh,
out, sat on a bench, and then it had swooped down. So she just sent this picture in of a seagull stood over there holding these false teeth hanging out of his beak.
Oh my gosh. They are crazy. I mean,
Oh, they're so funny.
Down in Brighton, they're shocking.
Right, our next one is around the show. Now look at that. That's one.
Yeah.
And that just proves what we're saying, doesn't it? You can see exactly how much you've got on there. Again, this ship's wheel, there's a sample where you can see that's been blown up to make into the whole card, along with the anchor there as well, and obviously our seagull there again. So it just goes to show you how much fun you can, dies are really creative and you can do so much with them, but there's no limit when you're doing it with this, because you can resize it, you can do exactly what you need it to do.
I mean, this thing you can mix and match. I mean, you see on this one we've included the anchor and then obviously that beach sign there as well. Mix and match it with one of the mice. I love that with the towel.
Yeah,
Flapping in
getting
the
ready
wind,
to
get ready
to lie down.
To get his little mousy suntan
But you've
on
got
the go.
everything you need there for like scrapbooking, for your cards, everything from your ice cream to your shells to your sunglasses, so much on there.
Over 70% of the stock has gone. Ashling in Cambridgeshire, you are in as well now.
Off the sand next, so you can see how perfectly that's going to be to build into your scenes. You've got your sand, you've got your post there where somebody's put their hat and the bucket there, so you can bring that in with all the ones that I've just shown you and pop them in again. Next one we have got is down flower arrangement. I mean, flowers, every single occasion you can think of, you can use these for, and again, resize these. Those could be 12 by 12, they could be borders, they can go around card shapes, they could go around frames.
They look great.
They look stunning, don't they?
Using as a stopper and also to decorate, on the top part of the
absolutely
cards.
stunning. Yeah, and they're the perfect little bouquet as well. So if you do want to use them like that just to decorate or just to tuck in behind something else, they're going to work perfectly. Now, this one is arguably, I feel, one of the most usable ones. So this one is our sand flourish, okay? And the vignette you can see there is coloured like sand. If that was in green, it would look like a bush.
Yes.
You could put flowers on it. If that was in white, I could put it on one of the hills and it would look like snow.
Yes.
If I cut it in glitter or mirror card, it would look like fireworks or something like that. You will think of so many ways to use that. Just cutting it out in different colourways, it is going to work so well.
When I look at that, I think if you actually cut and printed that out a few times, you could almost form like a wreath.
You could.
Because it's got that sort of curvature to it.
You could. You could even go in and put some blue, just get some ink and put some blue at the top, and then leave this bit white, and it would look like the ocean coming in, like the waves coming in, splashing. So there's so many different ways that you can use that one.
Very versatile on that one. Next
right,
up for you.
then it's Nigel's favourite.
The
Now
mice.
we've got to it. So these are which ones are these?
What are we calling
I can't find them. Where are they?
Are they there?
Where are they? Oh, there, soaking up the rays. They were right in front of my face.
Always the way.
Yeah, so we've got one there getting his beach towel out ready to lie down, and then we've got this one. Look at her. She's lying down there with her mirror ready to sunbathe.
So this one normally has a towel in his hand, but he's changed that for an ice cream, yeah?
Yeah, and then the
that
other
one
one's
there.
there with her mirror, look, soaking up the sun.
That's like you on Swansea Beach, if there is one.
Well, it wasn't this weekend.
No. Was it all blowy?
It was. I've got two garden fences that are now on the floor.
Oh no.
We had no electric for.
Power off.
Yeah, we had no electric for a day and a half. The garden
bless
fences
you.
are down. There's houses by me with the tiles down. We got stuck in the village for a while because the trees were blocking all the roads. It was quite bad. It's the worst I've seen it.
Do you know what? It's scary, isn't it? Mother Nature is it's
Not to be
very
messed
scary
with.
right now.
There's more. I haven't finished.
No, I don't doubt that for a second. Back to Laura.
Right, now this, you might look at that and think, what on earth does that make? So this, again, just goes to show, this is one of those files. Now this, I would say, would be more than $44.99
Oh,
if this
easily.
came in as a die set. You've got the mats and layers there to go in, and this mechanism makes this card. And then what's going to happen is you are going to pull this,
Oh, wow.
and that opens up, and that is your card.
The engineering with that is off the scale, but also, I mean, like you say, Laura, I mean, that if that was in a die format, would easily be a $44.99 die set. One of those ones that maybe occasionally we'd reduce to $39.99. This is $44.99 for the entire collection, as many times as you like. All of those papers, we've not even mentioned those 303 extra papers that you've got there as well, plus all of the dies that Laura has shown so far, included, well, dies, those images, those files, those SVGs, included on the actual USB itself. Plus, we've not even mentioned about the fact that the USB is such a portable item. If you want to take this around to your friend's house and they've got a scan and cut, or they've got a machine that supports SVGs,
Very true, yeah.
or you stick it into their USB on their computer, I love the fact that you've got that portability there.
Yeah.
If you were to take all of these around as die, you'd have to hire a van to go around the corner, wouldn't you?
This is one of the things I was saying in the earlier show. That was one of the things that got me into using USBs and digital die cutting, because, like, if I bring all these boards back out, obviously, if they were in die packaging, would be thicker than what these are. And if I bring them back out, they come to about here. So that's, you know, that much more room. And I haven't got a large craft room. I don't want to store that amount of dies. And I don't want to pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds, which is what it would cost to buy every single one of these in die form. And I had a lady message me, I think it was like 2 weeks ago when I came on, when we had USB on last, and she said that she loves the USB. She only buys the USB now because they've had to downsize, and she doesn't have the room to keep dies anymore, which is, you know, it's one of those things. You either have the room to store them or you don't, and it's just such a great way to do it. You're going to get the exact same quality cut and the same quality artwork doing it like this as well.
I will say as well, I don't know whether we still have it, but on the website, do check out the brand shop for Carnation, see if they've still got the storage boxes for your USBs as well, because all of these boxes you can put into a big storage box. Very glam. If you want to visit the brand page, look, we've got one of Dan, our director's famous QR codes. There they are. He loves them. Honestly, he gets them out constantly. I love them, Laura. That will take you through to the brand shop for Carnation Crafts.
Oh,
And
very
so
fancy.
He could do one to take you through to your Facebook page or anything. He's that good.
Oh.
Honestly, he's really good. I'm setting the pressure now. Back to you, Laura.
Right, next one we have got is planes, trains and automobiles. Now you've got that bus, you've got like a sports car, you've got your train, plane, motorbike, and you've got the hot air balloon. Now, I always say I find men's cards really hard to do.
Yes.
You could make that motorbike 8x8, and that could be your car base, and then you can pop that motorbike on there, car done.
I love that.
Same with the sports car, same with the bike, same with the train.
How trendy does that look? That looks really cool, that card. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's got a real style to it. And I'm loving the motorbike. It's giving me... have you seen Grease 2?
Yes, I have.
It's giving me cool rider vibes.
I can't imagine you on a bike, Nigel.
Me on a bike?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you a picture after the shows tonight. There's years ago, when I was a journalist, I had to go to Barcelona. I don't know how I blagged this. I blagged a scooter weekend, and I literally had to stay. We were in the Olympic Stadium in Barcelona, and they put us on motorbikes, and I had to do an obstacle course on a motorbike. Never really ridden one in my life. I fell off, but we won't go there. But yeah, it's the only time I've done it.
That's my New Year's
like
resolution.
I look like Wallace.
That's my New Year's resolution, that is.
What, to get a motorbike?
Yeah.
Do it, but be careful. But be careful, Laura.
I got to do my test first.
Yeah, you need to do that. What's this one, Laura?
So next one we have got is Park Life. Now this I think is absolutely adorable. You've got the trees, you've got the bushes, you've got the cat, the dog, and you've got the park bench there. So you could have these running through the park. You've even got the frisbee and the tennis ball. So they could be running after each other. They could be running towards something. So you've got those there. And then this is like the one we just seen. So this is your skyline card shape. So it will build up like that. So you'll have everything in front of each other with the clouds behind. So like the card we just showed you. But one of the things I really like about this is you can change them or have them individually, and they work that way as well. Like if you just use that, that makes me think of like especially that building makes me think of something.
Yes.
Then you've got, that to me is like a city. That is, you're going to a capital, it's the city. But then this doesn't.
That's Amsterdam.
But then this makes me think of houses. That could be
Yes.
just the houses. So if I brought in park life and this was in front of that would not look out of place. That's just the houses behind the park.
The ones down at the bottom look very kind of British. The ones at the top there look very European to me. And then the large one looks very American to me. Apart from that building that looks very like one in London.
Yes.
But it literally does take you right the way around the world. I
Yeah,
feel.
and you can use them all individually, or you can build them all up together and it'll look like that card.
I can't believe we haven't gone through them all yet. Is that it?
That's it, that's it. We've done
Whoa,
it.
my
We've
word.
done it.
Okay, Susan in Lancashire, Sharon in Dorset, Mary in Lancashire. It's now time to check out your baskets. Crafter in Cheshire, you've come in as well. Time to check out your basket. All of that creativity is on this USB. Should we take you through everything you get on this? Because you get a huge amount. It's the Serene Vistas, my word. You are getting 29 SVG designs, but that's files, 29 drawers, and inside those drawers, you've got vignettes from Hazy Horizons, Beauty Beyond, Wonderful World, Nestled in Nature, Handmade by, and 3 bonus card shapes as well. You have got everything from the birds, the seagulls, the mice, you've got the fabulous butterfly hunter, you've also got those like the motorbikes, the planes, trains, automobiles, they're all in there. You get all of those designs for you to resize, cut, and weld a whole host of designs as well. All of that coordinating vignettes that you've got as well, you can scan that in to any size. That's the great thing about this, and it's a resource that is never going to run out. Whether you are doing mixed media projects, whether you are doing paper crafting projects like the ones you see in the studio, or whether you are doing home decor. I love the seagulls for a scrapbook. That's got to be done, isn't it? Now, if you do want the storage for the USBs, we do have that on the show tonight. Let's have a look what the price is. We haven't got huge stocks, and we did have a bit of a sale price on this recently. I don't know whether we've still got it. Let's have a look. Should be $24.99. What's it gone down to? LED Magic. Let's have a look. Let's get the price down on this one. I'll give it a little tickle. There you go. Oh, I can't work out where my fingers are going. Whoa. There we go. There you go. That's what we want, Laura. Can we have a picture? Have you got a picture of it?
It's still that price.
Yeah, $12.49. It's not supposed to be that.
I don't think that's supposed to be that price.
Get that in your basket now. That's going to house what, 10 of the boxes?
It was 10, yeah, and they fit in there perfectly, so they're not going to move about or get damaged. And the amazing thing with this, you can see it in that picture. The box actually folds out, so you're not jamming your fingers in or trying to jam the box when you try and open it, because that opens out for you to get them easily.
Do you know, Laura, my plan has worked, because I was thinking if we've still got that, I bet they've not put the price back up, and they haven't.
I can't believe that's
I don't even know who does.
Still that price.
It's limited stock. We are down virtually to single figures on that. If you want one, grab it now. It's still guaranteed Christmas delivery here at Hobby Maker at the moment, so that could be a nice little Christmas gift to yourself. 10 of these USBs in that box. Oh, it looks gorgeous. It really does. Talking of which, back to Laura.
Right, so let's cut something, shall we?
Yes, please.
So obviously you've got your USB home, you've printed something off, we're going to go to the machine now. So you're going to pop your USB in, and we're going to go to retrieve data, and you're going to click on that USB symbol. We're going to go to Serene Vista USB, and then obviously I'm not technical minded. It does it in a different way on the Cricut. So you've got your Cricut folder there, and then you've just got SVGs and vignettes there.
But it's nice you've got that choice, because I would say Cricut and Brother Scanner Cut are the two machines that most people are likely to use this with.
Yeah, I feel like you tend to either have one or the other.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you've got... The only other one I can think of was a Silhouette.
Yes.
Somebody did say to me there was another one, but I couldn't remember what it was.
I think it's one, I seem to remember there's one that's not actually in operation anymore, that did support SVGs.
Okay.
But yeah, I think
Them are the only three that I know
Silhouette,
of.
Cricut, and Scan and Cut.
Yeah, which it will work with. So we've done that. Now, the one that I have printed out is the planes, trains and automobiles. So we're going to go down to that.
They're all in alphabetical order, yeah?
Yep.
Nice. There it is.
And then you've got your detail cut and your speed cut. Okay, so if I just click on detail cut. So you will see, you get all the detail that you would in your die. So all of those detail cut lines to give you detail you've got on there. But then if I click on speed cut, you've got that there.
So it's kind of like the outline or the detail?
Yes. So for me, what I do, it depends
Or the
on
shape.
what project I'm doing. Like if I was doing something like this one, then what I would do is I'd probably cut the detail cut out in the little girl and the dog, and maybe I'd speed cut the other things because they're the focal point. They're the bits that are at the front that you look at. So we're going to do the speed cut on this. So I've got my paper now on my mat, and I'm going to load this onto the mat, okay? So you
Now,
load your mat
just
in.
to say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask our lovely Ellie if we can do something. So, Ellie, did you say we're down to teens on the Serene Vistas USB? And did you say we're down to single figures on the storage? Could we possibly side graphic the storage? And then, obviously, keep the Serene Vistas where it is, because then that gives the people the choices here. I would go for both of these. If you are going for the Serene Vistas, please go for the storage as well. The storage shouldn't be at $12.49. I thought it might be.
I thought it was just for that day, so
did
I
I.
think it's 100% a mistake.
So do I.
So,
But that was in my brain thinking cunning plan. If it is,
Well, I didn't want to say because I was like, oh, I'm sure it's on a good price, but I didn't want to say. But I mean,
somebody's made the mistake and it's
Yeah.
there. If you want to go for it, there are the details. AX9C64 is your item code on that one. Back to Laura.
right, so the next thing you need to do now, we've loaded our mat in. So we've got all of the files now on there. Now, every single one of them is an individual file at the minute, okay? So we need to group that. So you're going to go to Edit, you're going to click the Select button, and you're going to select everything on that mat. So can you see now everything has got a red rectangle around it? So all of them are single, and we needed to make it into one. So press OK, go back to Object Edit, and then this square groups everything into one. Press that, and then can you see now it's changed to one rectangle instead. So we're going to press OK, and then all we're going to do then is go to this scan. So can you see the bar that goes over the mat? That's going to scan our mat. So we're going to press that. It's going to ask us, do we want to scan? And you click yes. Really, it kind of like holds your hand when you go through it. You can't do anything.
It's intuitive, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, it's a great machine, it really is. If you do want details on the scan and cut, it's on our website, hobbymaker.com. You can check that out. Wouldn't that be nice if that was on an offer at the moment? I don't know whether it is.
It was after that show that I did with you. But I think that was
have a look,
because,
Ellie, and see what's going on with it? Because I do love it if we could actually call out the prices when they haven't actually gone back up when they're supposed to. Well, no, because if you found it on the website...
take advantage, yes, take advantage.
All we're doing is steering people towards the website to find these deals.
I'm really bad at things like that, though, because if I wanted to buy the craft storage and it was half price, then I'd be willing to pay the full price for it. So I'd end up spending another £12.50 because I've saved £12.50, so I've got something for free.
Yeah, I do that.
That's how my brain works.
No, I'm the same as you, which is why you and I are broke, but there you go.
Yeah, there is that as well. Right, so we've scanned that in so we can see that sheet now on our mat, and we're going to go in and we're going to zoom in, okay? And I'm going to zoom in to 400. And all I want to see is that corner. Can you see how a square has been taken out of that corner? That's all we need to look at. And then the exact same thing is on our cut line. So all we need to do now is move that cut line to there. And what I tend to do is I'll roughly move it myself. And then these arrows here, you can use these to get it in exactly the right place. So we can pop that there. And then if I zoom out, that's completely lined up.
Fabulous.
And then all I would do, and this is just me, you don't have to do this, but I ungroup everything and this outside rectangle, because the only purpose of that being there is for the ease of lining everything up. So if I leave that there now, the only thing it'll do is it'll actually cut that outside rectangle on my sheet. Okay, so I prefer just to get rid of it, because I just find it easier to pull the sheet off. Plus, it's a less cut on my blade as well.
Absolutely.
So it's things like that. So press OK once you've done that. We're going to go OK again. It's going to ask you what you want to do, if you want to cut or you want to draw, or you want to cut, and then we're going to click Start.
Now, Laura, couple of things to say. First off, we don't have a scan and cut on the website at the moment. I thought that might be the case because I know Liam did a deal for Black Friday on it, which he went crazy for, and I think it was taken off after that. But we will hopefully have another scan and cut show very, very soon. Second thing to say, if you want your storage box, half the stock is already gone.
Wow.
I'm not surprised. Let's get a sellout on that.
It's such a good deal, though, to get it at that price, though, isn't it? And it's storage. One of the things I was saying, even if you didn't need it, I'd buy that to use for a different storage until you did need it. You know, if you're thinking, well, I've only got maybe 4 or 5 USBs, I don't need a storage that's going to hold that many. I've got one, it's only half full. I would buy that and use it for something else until I do actually need it. Because it's such, honestly, when you get that home, if you've never, ever seen it before, the first thing you were going to do is just stroke it and feel the quality of it.
So true.
Honestly, it's like velvet inside. It is the most quality box, which sounds so strange, but honestly, you will.
No, I agree. 4 left. 4 left. That's all we've got. The next 4 people to check out the baskets on the craft storage box. Can we get the names up on the board for the craft storage box, Ellie? Is that possible, or do we have to change the details then for that? We'll just swap the graphics around just so I can see who's got this in the basket, because we do need to check out our baskets on this one, because literally 4 left. It should be $24.99. It's down to $12.49. 2 left now. Okay, the names are coming through.
He's just going to stand there now and going, 1.
I know, it's like 1, 2, it's like there are 2 left, and then that is it. AX9C64, Janet in Berkshire, you are in. You need to check out your baskets. Oh, more people coming through, crafter. Oh, Michael in County Durham. Okay, Michael, Janet, Kathy, somebody's going to miss out. You need to check out your basket. First person to get out. You are coming through for the USB and the craft storage box at the moment. You know that. There it is, all velvety. I'm going to say velveteen because I don't know whether it's velvet or not.
Velveteen?
Velveteen, that's like a photo of velveteen. What's it like faux velvet? Is it velveteen? I think it's, you know, like faux leather is pleather. I think faux velvet is velveteen.
Okay.
I think. I may have made that up, but I think I haven't.
We'll go with that.
Right, Janet in Berkshire, you need to check out Michael and a brand new crafter. Catherine in Cardiff, you need to check out your baskets. Right, that's going to sell out. Back to Laura with the USB Serene Vistas.
Right, so we've done that now. It's finished cutting, so you've got this. So that line now would have cut if I hadn't have taken it off. So I just find it easier to do that. And then as quick as that, but what I love is, while that was cutting, you could have been getting your metal layers ready to actually put these on. So then we've got our double-decker bus,
Nice.
which you could have those skylines behind, so it looks like a bus going around London.
I do that for the wedding card. You know, like when they have like adverts on the side of buses, you could do like the name of the bride and bride, groom and groom, bride and groom, whoever it may be.
You could do, couldn't you? But you've got your sports cars, and remember, this is just the speed cut.
For a speed
Look
car.
at that.
Yeah.
But also you can do it in the detail cut as well. So you've got, as quick as that, you've got 3 sports cars and the bus.
It's so well done. It really, really is. Laura, we've got about a quarter of an hour left on the show. Should we put a card together?
Should we do a card?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just get these off there.
Just to say, we are limited stock now on the USB. 90% of our stock has gone. $44.99 is your price. Remember, you are getting so much. You are getting 29 drawers of design. That's what I'm going to say. 29 SVG designs, but it's not just 29. In some of them, you have got way more than just one. Each of those costs you about £1.50, and that's if you just used it once in one size. The fact that you are going to be using these time and time again because they are a never-ending supply, because it's digital, and the fact that you can resize them to whatever size you want. As long as your printer can take it, you can go as big as you like. As long as your blade can take it, you can go as small as you like, and that's the great thing with this. You've got Around the Shores, you've got Butterfly Hunter, you've got Fancy Features, Forgotten Tools, flip cards on there, Beyond the Garden is on there as well, your June flower arrangements you got on there as well, Fine Catch, Garden Catch. There's loads on there. You get seagulls and mice and all those animals. You get that little handmade thing to go on the back of your cards. Remember with that handmade, I mean, literally, it's instead of like, you know, printing it on there, you can then draw over the top if you want to as well. It's such a nice idea, isn't it? So good.
It's so good, isn't it?
And then you've got your exclusive card shapes in there as well. It's a brilliant collection. It really, really is. We are down to the last few now. Limited stock on this one. Will we get a sellout before the end of the show? I think it's quite possible. Let's see what you can do. Let's go back to the lovely Laura.
Right, so I've got my card shape here, and I've just got a circle aperture on this. So I've gone in with red because we're gonna go on the beach with this one. So
Lovely.
we've gone in for the red theme for this one. And then this is just gonna sit on my card like so. So I've just used some foam pads on the back of that just to raise that layer up. And then I've done the exact same thing again, but with white, but I've gone a layer in, and you can easily do this as well on the scan and cut. So you don't have to do, think of your dies as well. You can mix these up with that.
I mean, this is the great thing, isn't it? I mean, I love the fact that if you've got your scan and cut or any machine that supports these, the import of these SVG files, I mean, you can really go to town with your designs. It's like having a warehouse of design at your fingertips, isn't it?
It is, and it's, when you start thinking about the fact that you can resize them, the fact that you could cut them out in different things as well. So you can cut them out in different materials, like,
Now, Laura, I've got to ask you a question because you've used the everyday glue there.
Oh, do you know what? I know what you can ask me.
Are you using the right day? What day are you using today?
Okay, I had a new pack. So yesterday...
Show everybody at home.
Yes, wait now. Yesterday, I picked up a new pack of this from Carnation, and I've got every single day in the boot of my car.
Okay.
And I went, do you know what? Today, I'm going to get the right day.
Because you knew I'd ask you.
Because I knew.
What day have you got?
So I thought that today was...
Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, Laura.
Yes, I know that now. But when I was getting it out of the car, I thought it was Tuesday.
If you want to go for the everyday glue, you literally, for $14.99, you get one for every day.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So that's 7 pots of glue. Literally, we are down to the last few on that. In fact, we've got 2 sets of that left, and then that is it. I love that. Gluing on a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday. It's up to you. $14.99, or you can be like Laura and get the wrong day completely, but it's still the same glue.
Yeah, I thought I was being so good. I was like, I'm going to get the right day. And it was literally just before the show. I was like, it's Wednesday.
No, it is Wednesday. It's not Tuesday, yeah.
Well, there we go.
Doesn't matter, Laura.
Right,
You're a
next thing we're going to do.
You don't need to know what day it is.
Next thing we're going to do now, we're going to bring in some of these beach elements, and we're going to bring in multiples of different ones.
Laura, guess what? Storage sold out.
I'm not surprised.
I'm so pleased for people that they got.
I know. Do you know what? That's such a good deal to get it at that price.
Well done. If any bounce back, I'll let you know, but at the moment, all gone.
Right, so we're bringing in lots of different things on here. We've got off the sand. We've got around the shore. We're bringing in the soaking up the rays. So we're bringing in kind of lots of different elements, okay?
But all beachy ones.
All the beachy ones. We're going for a beachy themed. It was very windy when I was doing these, so I thought we're going to go beachy.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? It's making me want to have like a nice sunny day on the beach.
It does, doesn't it?
That would be quite nice, I feel.
Do you know the one of my favourite ones? I got many favourite ones in this, but the around the shore one has got like one of those cardboard trays of chips. Because you always have chips, don't you, when you go to the beach?
They've got to be in a cardboard tray, or you have them fresh from the paper.
They don't do that anymore.
Do they not?
No, they don't do that anymore.
Do they not?
No.
Oh, I used to love that.
Actually, you can have it.
You can buy them.
Some of them will do it wrapped up in the paper. Yeah. Or you can still have it in a cone.
Oh, nice.
So you can still have it in a cone.
Seagull's delight. I will say though, I mean, because I'm lucky enough to live by the sea. It's like even the sea in winter, the beaches in winter, I do like. Not to go and sit on sunbathe, obviously, but just the drama of the waves crashing and we've got
the
pebbles
view and everything.
So it's like the crunch of the pebbles under your feet. I love all of that.
Yeah, it's something just
it's good for
therapeutic.
The soul.
Yeah,
it
really is.
Really is. Catherine in Fife, well done to you. You've checked out your basket. So has Anne in East Riding of Yorkshire. Catherine in Fife, Ellie, our producer, just went, she was in and out. I don't know. She went all a bit Danny Dyer in EastEnders. I don't know why. In and out. There you go.
Right.
I'm fully aware Danny Dyer isn't in EastEnders anymore. Can I just say that? Well, I haven't watched it for years, so I have no idea really.
Right, all I'm doing now is just building up that little corner, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side now. So this is the off the sand. So with that bucket and the hat. And do you know what I always find about Carnation? Every time I look at something, just as simple as that, it almost tells a story. Like I'm waiting for somebody to come back that's forgotten their hat and their bucket, or somebody's just popped it there and you're waiting for them to like throw their towel down. Everything just has a story.
But that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, I do think, is it Nick, the guy that does the illustrations and stuff over at Carnation?
Well, it's there's
Nick and the
3
team.
of them now, yeah, so there's a team there now.
But I think it's brilliant because it's so true. I mean, I think Nick and the team, they're all such storytellers. I mean, Laurie's right. I always say with Carnation Crafts, it's like every collection that you have, there's a great story behind it. But the thing is, you're the storyteller. You get to decide on what every chapter of that story actually is. It's not saying you need to do it this way. It's like, here's all the characters, here's all the elements, here's all the bits and pieces. You put them together in the order of your choice to create the story that you want.
Yeah, they do. And one thing I think I was drawn to, because I think you knew this anyway, but because I started with Carnation many years ago, I joined their design team when they first launched.
I do know that.
And one of the things that drew me to them is when you look at things, everything's got movement. So nothing looks flat. So when you put something together like this, where I'm bringing in lots of different elements that would be from different die sets, everything moves.
I was going to say the towel for me is the one that shows that to the best
So
degree.
everything has got movement. So when you put things together,
You can almost hear like the snap of the towel as it does
they
it.
just work so well. I'm going to tuck that stab there so it looks like it's on that sandcastle.
A little starfish.
And then I'm just going to give him a little bit of shape. And we're going to
I will say as well, Carnation do mice very well.
Don't they? They're adorable.
They do. I mean, I
are
think
absolutely
mice are kind of
adorable.
like their signature animal. I know they do lots of different creatures on many different collections. And also, I mean, saying about collections, don't forget, I mean, this collection that you've got today, Serene Vistas, this is such an investment in any collection that you've already got or any collection that's still to come your way, because you can mix and match, Laura, can't you?
You can, and this is the lovely thing, because Nick and his team do everything. So Nick will hand draw everything and then the team will design everything and make everything work. But they stick almost to the same colour palette and the same theme. So I know if I buy this USB and then I don't buy a USB until the end of next year. I was going to say next year, but next year is like 2 weeks away, isn't it?
Yes, isn't it?
You know, the year after that. It is still going to be able to work with this one. So you're going to be able to use this USB with a USB that you get in 2 years' time. Like saying that, prime example, I was on Carnation TV on Monday and I did a card with the new launch and I'd actually used in it dies that I had from the very first launch.
But that shows, doesn't it?
From
that's a perfect
Carnation, and
example
that
of, like,
was
cross-pollinating.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
So just to show how well everything will work together, I've just dropped my board.
No worries. Well, what we'll do is, because before the end of the show, we'll go through everything in the collection again, but let me remind you, it is a complete angel policy. So if you want to make the most wonderful cards, I mean, you can see the samples that we've got here in the studio. I just think with Carnation, you know, they are the perfect example of a company that bring you so much choices. If you want a shaped card, if you want a layered card, if you want an easel card, if you want like an ornate card, if you want the most fancy card shape, if you want to create the most wonderful story on your card, they allow you to do all of that. I mean, you have literally got 29 SVG folders here. I'm going to call them folders, like drawers. We said before, it's like a drawer and you go inside and there's like, some drawers are packed, some drawers have like one very fabulous object, other ones have many in there. So you've got 29 drawers of creativity. Plus on top of that, remember 303 background papers. We've not even shown those, have we? But I mean, 303, it was 303, yeah, 303 papers for you as well to create your scenes. I mean, that's the phenomenal thing. But let's go, are you ready for the boards, Laura?
I am ready.
Let's go through all the shapes that you've got here because we'll start with some rather fabulous card shapes.
Yeah, so we can see our card shapes first. So we've got one here, so you can see this is what that is going to look like. So it's going to twist. And don't forget as well, the score lines are in there as well.
Yes.
So you don't have to go in and find your scoreboard. Your score lines are
Carnation
included in
make
there.
it easy for everybody.
They do. Then you've got your stepper, which I think you will use just this frame in so many different ways as well. And then our next one, let me just close that so I can put the boards there, you've got is this absolutely stunning one, which is the frame. Which will stand like that. How pretty is that?
And you could use that front part as almost like a cameo on its own, shrink
You
it
could.
down.
You could put those back to back.
Yeah, oh, that would be nice.
So the card, imagine the board's not there, but the card, you know what I mean?
I do, yeah.
The board will
Oh, that's rather fabulous.
so you could do things like that as well, right?
Just to say, we're just running through the details on the screen as well of all of our pro printing card stock that we've got for you. We've got so many on the shelf.
I put a sheet. Where did I put the sheet? I put it there. Look. So
What Laura said.
what I said. So this is printing on copier paper,
Ah, fabulous.
Pro Print.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the difference. That's brilliant. So we've got the 120 on the screen, but we've also got 220, we've got 120 in the adhesive, we've got it all. So we'll rotate the details, but you'll find it all on the website. Back to Laura.
Right, so next one we have got is this stunning card shape that you're going to pull out, and it's going to make that most amazing card that you can see there.
Now, if you think about it, Laura, as well, I mean, how much would that cost on its own?
This is one of the things. This, in a die form, would be more than what you're paying.
Yeah, I reckon that would be
100% it would be more than what you were paying for the whole USB. You can see it there. You've even got the frames there to go on as well. Then our next one, so you can see you've got your buses, your cars. You get them in different colours as well. You've got your bikes, you've got your hot air balloon there as well with the train and the plane. You've got the park life, so you've got your scene builders, you've got the characters in there, and you can just see the movement, can't you?
Yeah,
They just tell a story.
I love the idea of the dog chasing the cat. Not that
Yeah,
they should do, but like
I know,
like
but
in
it's
Craftland,
comical,
okay,
isn't
yeah.
it? You've got your different buildings that you can build up into a card. Equally, they work perfectly on their own as well. Then our
Hillary in
next one.
Derbyshire, Joanna West Midlands, check out your baskets. We are getting down to minimal stock.
So we've got our frames. So you've got these absolutely stunning frames, again with the vignettes as well, in the circles and the squares.
See, this show will be repeated later, Laura, because we're coming up to 8 o'clock if you're watching live. So this show will be repeated probably about 11 o'clock. So it'll be, I don't think the stock's going to be there tonight at 11.
I don't think it will.
No?
I don't think it will. You can see this. So this is the one that we just do. Equally, make that bigger, make it smaller. They just work so well. Your florals, obviously, flower works for absolutely every occasion.
Yes.
This one's just poppies as well. So if you make charity cards, they're going to be perfect for that.
This is one of your favourites, isn't it?
This is, because if you did that in so many different colours, it could look like snow, it could look like grass, it could look like bushes, it looks like sand. You could make a little bit of it blue and white. It'll look like the ocean coming in. It's just the possibilities with that, even though it looks like, what would I use that for? There's so many different ways that you can use that one. Then we've got Nigel's favourite.
I love it.
You've got the two little mice there ready to go sunbathing. I'm just going to flick super quick. So you can see everything that you're getting in there. You've got your frames in there that you can build up yourself. You've got these stunning picture frames. You've got your hammer-by. You've got your stunning stonework. You've got your lamppost. You've got the on the shelf. You've got the forgotten tools. You've got the skyline. And you've got the mice there having a catch-up in the garden.
It is fun. Laura, I'm going to come to you. Oh, sorry, Dan. Sorry. I'm going to come to you to end the show. When are you back in now?
Thursday.
So you're back in Thursday. I'm not in next Thursday. Are you then in again before Christmas?
No, I'm then in on the 28th.
Oh my God, have the best Christmas.
And you.
Have a lovely Christmas. We're going to be here live on Christmas Day. Don't forget as well. She won't. She'll be at home eating turkey and having a lovely time. Will you message in on Christmas Day though?
I will. I'll message
Send a
you.
picture in. I want you with that, I don't know.
A Prosecco.
Yeah, a Prosecco in one hand and a cracker in the other. Yes, sofa coma. Bring it on. Right, I'm going to be up after the break with Ab's more fabulous AALL Create deals. The USB 3 Vistas, literally we have that much stock left. So we are limited stock on it. If you want to get your hands on it now, please do check out your baskets. Right, from Laura, it's time to say goodbye.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobby Maker.
Did you know at Hobby Maker that on various products we offer split pay? That means on certain items you can spread the cost over 2, 3, 4 or sometimes even 5 interest-free monthly payments. Just pay the first instalment when you purchase and you're away. So shop your way with split pay.
Our UK-based call centre is always on hand to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on Hobby Maker.
At Hobby Maker, we are proud to collaborate with the best brands and suppliers in the industry, bringing you top quality products and innovative designs. Whether you're a crafting enthusiast or starting out, we provide everything you need to fuel your creativity. Hobby Maker, let's get crafting.
Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Here at Hobby Maker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at Hobby Maker.
Did you know Hobby Maker's sister channel, Sewing Street, is live right here every day from 8 AM to 1 PM? Join us for 5 hours of sewing, dressmaking, quilting, crochet and much more. With expert guests and presenters who demonstrate throughout the show, you'll be able to get your inspiration along with everything you need to take you on your sewing journey. Whether you're a pro or just getting started, there is something for everyone. So tune in daily and be part of our creative community right here on Sewing Street from 8 AM through to 1 PM.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the Hobby Maker gift card? Decide between posting the card or delivery by email and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the Hobby Maker gift card?
Good evening and welcome back to Hobby Maker. My name is Nigel May. This brilliant man is, of course, Abs from AALL Create, back with another final hour of the day of, I'm going to say, sale prices right the way across the board.
There you go.
On some brilliant stamps. AALL Create have something for everybody, so let's dive on in. Everything is on the website for pre-order right now. If prices drop in the show, you know that you're going to be paying the lowest price anyway. And this is the perfect example of this show, of a show where Cat P&P of $4.95, no matter where you are in the UK, is going to be very, very useful. Don't forget as well, if you want more inspiration from Abs and the team at AALL Create and all of the people that like to make lovely cards, you can scan that and go to the fabulous AALL Create Fanatics page on Facebook. It is a place of sheer inspiration and aspiration. It really is. Right, let's dive on in. Penny farthing. See, I'm so old, I can remember driving to work on one of these. This is your penny farthing that we have for you here. That's not true, thanks. This is an A7 stamp. I love it, but maybe a small stamp, but you've got a lot of possibilities with this, Abs.
Absolutely, yeah. You get all the stars and the moons and all the elements to create nice things.
Now, it is, of course, a complete angel policy if people want to make cards for charity or to fund their own crafty habit. As long as people are making something, then not a problem. You've got to sneeze this.
Yeah.
Yes, sure. So people can make what they like, Abs.
Absolutely, yeah.
That one, penny farthing, £4.99 is your price on that one. Let's keep with our modes of transport. Look at this. This is our spokes and stars. So you've got the classic bike with the basket full of flowers on the front. It's giving me kind of like, I don't know, Miss Marple, little sort of Midsummer Murder kind of vibes. Do you know what I mean? Like Days Gone By. I love that.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Really nostalgic, isn't it, that one? And you can see it again, yeah, on a card. I mean, it doesn't take, you don't have to put much with it.
No, not really.
Loving the
much,
little cat on the back.
Yeah.
That's super cute, isn't it, that one? Right, next up for you, this is a big stamp set that we've got for you. This is Sugar Delight, Sabs.
This is Sugar Delight. This is one of my favourite stamp sets. It's the most versatile. You may look at it like this. You may not get the concept straight away. It's part of our Ultrapolis collection. This is one of those collections that keeps giving you. This is all about building your own compositions, about your houses, villages, town, anything you want to create with it. I'm going to show you here some inspiration, how you can put, so basically all the elements that come separately, and then you can create any house you want, any shape, any, how to say.
So there we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses that you put together.
Or you can have the roof also separate, but also the balcony here is separate.
So
if you look at the stamp set, you have all the elements separate here. Maybe the front, we see them better.
Yeah, because you've got them, so you've got them all separate.
So you can see all the elements here, so you can create your own town, houses, and all the different, different possibilities.
Whatever you fancy.
Yeah, whatever you fancy.
It's literally like creating your own world, isn't it? It's like the crafting version of the Sims, isn't it? It's like the crafting
look
version
at this one here, just a small card, but look how many elements, even the sky, even like the birds and the, how it's called, all those elements that go there, it looks so good.
31 stamps in this one as well. Love this idea. Look at that, building it all up there as well, which is rather fabulous. Next up, we've got your Crazy Maison for you. That's the next one that we've got for you. So this is your Crazy Maison. One of your A6 stamps here. Again, I love that as a focal point. That's a real, that's going to be a real sort of like, I don't know, it's going to draw the eye on the card straight away,
absolutely. So it's a great stamp set there. I always like showing the front because you can see better the details inside. The drawings are not just the main image. Yeah. So it's really great details there for colouring to make it look more real and more 3D. Again, it works really well with the previous stamp set, so you can have this big house there and then you can add other house next to it, or you can just use it as it is, like in this stamp set here, mix and match and then use them with so many other elements as well.
That's rather fabulous as well. It's kind of fairy tale.
Yeah.
So you've got that one. That's your $7.99 for that one. The Crazy Maison on that one. JV8L78 is your item code there. $7.99 is your price. Next up for you, let's play shop. So again, this is another one where you can like build it up, Abs.
Absolutely, yeah. So this is set 2. So you have 2 sets here, and this is the second set where you have more elements. And both sets, like they work beautifully together. They're all designed to fit and work, and so you can mix and match. They're all the same size, the same styles, and they all have this line kind of straight line, so it's really easy to stack them up and create, and then mix and match. And you can use the roof from here with the ground floor from the other stamp set, with first floor from here, trees, the balcony from the previous stamp set, mix and match and create a whole scene. So this is some samples here by the design team. They're so good. I love this concept. I love this collection. Because each time you use it, each time you get something different, and then you can even create the biggest compositions if you want, not just those small ones. Here is another one here, different colors also. I love the colors in those. You can create also just a small postcard as well, or you can really mix them with others. And then the more you show inspiration, the more you see that the houses look different. And this is all like small cards. You can either go as big as you want. You can do 5 floors, 6 floors. Like you can do like a big tower. You can just do a small one.
You can be the architect of your own
absolutely,
card.
Yeah. You can do that.
If everybody checks out right here, right now, 10
And let me show you the ones I did. So those are design team, and then but I went here with a little bit crazy with my compositions where I created.
Look at these.
So you can see here when you can add, and I can do a quick demo on this one as well. I'll show you how it works. It's so easy, like how it works. So this is the whole town in there, or you can create like a big tower like this one here. You can like really create so many things, and then you can repeat the same elements many times, just change the colors, or you can just like mix and match them differently, or you can do also some night scenes, day scene, Christmas scene, Halloween scene, you name it. You just do the colors how you want to be. Look at this one here, there, and this is just those two steps. So what I always suggest to the customers, what I always recommend, is to take more than one stamp set, like because you will have many more elements, so you can mix and match. You can really create some summery one. You could do like look at this one there. You can just look at. Or you can do monochromatic as well to create different scenes to really work well with everything I've been showing you, like here, there, and then one more there. So you can just do them in any style you want, in any type you want, especially if, as I said, if you go to the 2 to 3 stamp sets, so you have more elements to mix and match. What I showed you here, they all mix and match together. I love it.
I love it. So literally building everything up. That's so cool. I think it would be lovely to do a demo on this at some point, because I know we didn't get to do a demo in the last hour.
Absolutely. You see how easy it is, how to use it, but also how addictive.
Well, we've got like people coming through on the board now. Do you want to do a little demo with this one?
I can show you just literally quickly how it works.
The Let's
so
Play
easy.
shop and all of the. Well, let's show you the final one here as well, because then all of the house range that we've got works perfectly for Abs's demo. This is Road to Nowhere. We're on the road to nowhere. Look at that. Here we are. So you can see you've got your signs there as well. You've got the little birds, the little heron. The cat as well, that's the cat that popped up on the back of the bicycle earlier, and then the clouds in there as well. That one, if you want to go for that, that's
This is a must for me. This is a must because
it's accessories.
This is the accessories. This is what makes your scene different each time, and this is how you can really go like big and wild and different. And this is, we designed that specifically to work. You will see, you've seen that tree like in most all of the samples there, with that letterbox, with the balcony, with the lighting, with the cats, the dogs, the birds, the clouds. So really a must, this one for me. If you're going for the other houses, you need this one, and that's how I make it different.
Agreed. That one is $7.99, NY8L42. Right, let's see Abs in action.
Yeah, so this is the stamp set, as I said, like this is one of them. You can use any of them, you can mix and match them as well. So I'm just going to show you how the concept works. So this is the Sugar Delight here.
Over slightly,
so you have the,
there you go.
There you go. Let me come here. So this is the Sugar Delight, for instance. If you want to go also for only one stamp set, still you're going to have a lot of compositions. So I grabbed one of the first elements here. All you have to do is just ink it. So this can be your ground floor, your ground floor for a house, a front of a shop. All you need to do is stamp that. So you stamp that first image, and you see you have it straight away. All the details, very detailed. And then what you do is you grab, let's say, let me just remove all this acetate so it's easy. And then you grab another floor, another level, you ink it, and then it's so easy. So you don't have to think about masking techniques and all of that. You don't have to do anything. Everything been measured and done for you. Requires zero technique, zero masking techniques, I mean. And then you just do it on the top of it. It's how to say, it's clear stamp set, so you can see straight away where to put it, and then you can stack it on the top of it. You move it, you add another floor. You can the same one repeat it twice if you want.
But that's the great thing about this, isn't it? I mean, you literally are playing architect, but you know all of the bits, all of the bricks, if you like, will go together.
See, I dropped my stamp.
I don't think I'd employ you as an architect.
And then you just do another floor in there. You can add a little bit of roof. Let me show you, and then you can start playing with the balconies, the lighting, the outdoor
You've got all the accessories, haven't you?
You get everything there. So you can, if you want, you can add this one on the top, and there you go. That's your last level in this house there. You straight away did that house here. Ignore that bit here when I dropped my stamp.
That's almost like a sign hanging off it.
Absolutely, looks like parts of it. Let me just add a balcony if I want. So I'm just going to add that small balcony, and look how cool it looks. This part of it, it was like designed there, and no one will know that you added other details. Look at that balcony, fit in straight away.
I love that you could have put that anywhere on there and it would have worked.
Absolutely, yeah. Like everything is a straight line for you, so you don't need to do anything. Like let's see. Let's add that sign here, kind of coming out. Let's pretend this is a shop there. And then all I have to do is signage here on the side. There you go. Also, what you can do, here you can have the signs, you have different words, so you can write what shop is. It's a shoe shop, it's ice cream shop, it's patisserie, it's anything. So I'm just gonna do like kind of, it's an ice cream shop. So again, even those wordings comes part of the collections, and they've been all measured to fit in perfectly inside that sign. And there you go, you have your ice cream shop. What else do you want to do? You can add some clouds if you want. You can add a train passing behind, or in the front, or on the side. You can, I'm going to, for example, doing clouds here, and then go in with the second and third generation stamping. Do that one with it. And then just keep going and going with it. So, so what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to quickly grab those. I forgot to take them out of my bag and show you. So I showed you loads of compositions, but you go, once you do your composition, you can go crazy with many buildings next to each other, or you can do them landscape, you can do them portrait, and then you can get even up to something like this. Look, this is like how big this one. You can have all the details on it. You really can make them so cool. But also what you can do a night scene like this one here. Look, so many elements repeated many times. So we have a big collection of these stamp sets. We have 5 today in the show. We have others as well. I'll try to bring them next time I'm here. More elements. You can really take your composition to the next level. You can add people. You can add. So check this collection and see how it gives it. Or you can do the same thing, but in a Christmassy, wintry word. Look at this one. How joyful! And can you imagine? This is like literally the same collection. Just that this one, this roof here is just the one that we've been showing you here.
Yes, that was there.
You can see it's there. You go.
Yeah.
Can you see this is one here, there? You can use that one, you can that roof there, and just keep mixing and matching.
That was from Let's Play Shop, that one, wasn't it?
Just I'm going to show you quickly one. I'm going to show you those later when we mix them, when we arrive to those elements, to see how you can mix them with other compositions. This is also another, I love those buildings. They're repeated many times. So cool.
I love that, honestly. Yes, create your entire
and you will
world.
See how addictive it is. Like you can create from the tiniest tiny cards to the large one.
I know, I really don't want to stop the demo. I want to sort of like just carry on as well. But we need to show some other bits and pieces for you as well. Next up for you, look at this, our Candy Town elves. So if you were doing Christmas sort of like villages and stuff, you could put these guys in there easily.
Absolutely, easily. So this one, again, I like about it is like all Christmas elements. You have so many small elements in there that you can put them together and create a village. You already have kind of a beginning of compositions, which is finished. You can use as it is, or you can extend it using other elements. But you have other elements and other characters that a little elf is so cool in there. You can color it and use it differently. Look at this card. You have all the elements you need for this card in that stamp set. All we have to do is stamp them and color them, or you do them like this one. I love this. This is so good idea. This is by Janet Pring. It's so cool. Even those small elements, they are so strong on their own.
Oh, do give Janet Pring my love. Fabulous crafter.
We do.
Oh, I love her. You can see there as well. I mean, kind of a bit of a boozy elf there, which I'm liking.
I'm liking too.
I'm liking that. That appeals to Ellie, our producer.
And he has that the bell there, like it's drink time.
Yes, like come on, ring the bell. I got the booze on the go.
He will not say it last order. He will say it's drink time.
Drink time. It's always cocktail o'clock in that elf's world. If you want to go for that one, NH8L80 is your item code. That $11.99 is the price.
Because
this one,
it's something that works with this one.
This one here.
Yes.
Yeah, lovely.
Please, if you don't mind.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
You tell me whatever you like. I'll go get it for you. Now, this is gorgeous. So, look at the size of this stag. This one is dear, oh dear.
Dear oh dear here. It's this one is the stag there. So not only have that beautiful big stag, you stamp it as it is, color it already is amazing and strong. But and then start hanging all the elements. So you have all these lanterns, the light, and they can be hanging it from there. And look how cool it looks. Actually, you jumped straight away to what I was about to say at the end, but let me then bring this one and show you. If you see also the stag, can I explain just the concept?
Yes,
because
absolutely.
they need to know how to use this one. So this is your stag here. This is the stamp stag. So you have all the details. But if you look at the shape of this section here, if you see the shape of the top section here, it's exactly the shape of the first stamp set we showed you. So you can use them separately, or you can put them, and it sits perfectly on the top. You don't need to do mask. You don't need to measure. You don't need to do anything, and then you get that. Look at that, how it sits on the top. Look at how it sits amazing on the top. And then from the same stamp set of the stag, you have all these small elements around it, that one you can hang here and create that beautiful scene. So those two for me are a must. They go beautifully together.
So that's Dear Oh Dear, and then obviously your Candy Town elves as well.
Yeah.
That I love. I actually thought it was like masked off. I didn't realise it was that one in
No,
its entirety.
it's like two of them, they work together. We designed them for that purpose. If you get one, you can use them on their own. They're great standalone. If you have both, the possibilities are endless. Of course, yeah, all the examples of how you can use them. You can add a hat to it as well if you want. It looks so cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah, just a section, just part of it.
Yeah, it's just using part of the antler, which is rather fabulous. And then you can see this one here, using some of the elements, and then, oh, look at
the trees from the house's collection.
Just beautiful. $11.99 your price on that one. Dear, oh dear, that is an essential. I'm going to say that right here, right now. That is an essential. Right, let's have a look at this one, because whilst we're on our elf tip, here we are. This is Jingle Dreams that we've got for you here. What a cute little critter this one is. Look at him. He's having a lovely time. I say him, her, I don't know. I can't tell the gender. It can be whatever you want it to be. They, we will say. So you can see you've got the stamp, and then those little extra ones as well. The little bubbles and the stars. That's adorable.
It's so adorable, yeah.
And look at that. Under a £5 as well. $4.99 for this one. I mean, that is a little Christmas bauble on the tree.
Absolutely, looks so good.
How beautiful is that? Honestly. Then you can see you've got your It's Christmas there. See, that's nice as well. I mean, just, you know, you sepia colours.
It's very simple, yeah, and very effective as well.
Yeah, it really is. Just to reiterate as well that it is a complete angel policy with Abs and the team at AALL Create. You are happy for people to make what they
100%.
like. Which is always good. Crafter in the Vale of Glamorgan and Kay in Bristol, you are through. There, you see, I mean, there, the elf doesn't necessarily need to be Christmas.
No, absolutely, you can just cut it and then use it with anything you have.
I like that a lot. $4.99 is your price on that one. Right, next up for you, let's do, oh, thanking you. Let's do this one, because again, I feel this goes together. But then the thing is, everything goes together. This is your Broom Broom we've got for you now, your Broom Broom. So you can see you've got your fabulous car, gorgeous Christmas car. But I am going to say, if you take the bits off the top, not necessarily Christmas.
No, they're not together, they're separate. They're two separate stamps.
Oh, do you know what? That's just a serving suggestion, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a suggestion.
Right,
so the card comes on its own, the rest section comes on out. So you can
I thought I'd done a good idea. You've already done it, which is great.
So you can use them together or use them on their own. A card on its own, there's nothing Christmassy about it. Any colour you can use all year long. And also, it's really great for, how to say, for masculine cards, because a lot of crafters struggle with masculine cards. Look at this one. What's Christmas about it?
No, prime
Nothing.
example.
This is a prime example. Great
Same on that
card.
one.
Another one. You can use, they're very versatile stamps. You can use them in any fine you want. Or you can put that pile of gifts on the top. It stacks perfectly. You don't have to measure it. You don't have to mask, nothing. We designed it to sit on the top perfectly. So just stack them up.
Very clever indeed. TI8L31 is your item code on that. $7.99 is your price. That's Broom Broom that we have for you there. Right, next up for you, let's do the Christmas tree. This is Fur Wonderland that we've got for you here. Two gorgeous trees and some accessories as well.
Absolutely. You have two beautiful trees, two different trees, decorated differently, and they have all the elements to extend that design, to create more elements in your background, to have a lot of other entries going on, and then you can use them together, you can use them on their own. The choice is yours once again.
See, I think this is, I mean, you know, I don't think anything in the AALL Create world is ever normal, but I'm going to say this one is like your classic Christmas, though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But done in that slightly quirky way.
So now a lot of people start, wrapping their gifts and everything. So if you want to write, like to do a small tags, for example, or cards or something to write just to a person, there would be great stamps to add. Or you can also stamp them on, if you can buy, a plain wrapping paper, so you can print that tree all over, or any of those elements, like the deer or any of the Santa or the elves, and then repeat that, create your own even wrap. This, the envelope here works really well with the card, so matchy-matchy.
When that, I love a bit matchy-matchy.
Yeah,
matchy-matchy. If you want to give that one, $7.99 is your price on that one. If everybody checks that, 10% of the stock will gone. Right, let's move on to this one for you. This is our Toad in the Gnome we've got for you. You can't hear them at home, but they are laughing. They are loving the names. It is called Toad in the Gnome, isn't it? I didn't read that wrong. Look, Toad in the Gnome. There you go. There you go. See, they thought I was going to go down the whole route, but no, it's Toad in the Gnome you've got for you there. This is, I mean, this again, I mean, I love the detail. The detail on the beard here in particular, and then you can just see. I mean, it's just incredibly good, Abs, isn't it?
Absolutely. This is so cool. This is Baby Pasha style. This is we're talking about different
yeah.
styles. I love the imagery, but also I love all the details around them. You have everything you need, just to stamp it as it is and color. Look at this one here, so good. Like the colors here, make it look completely different. Or you don't even have to color them. You're just gonna put them as they are on a piece of paper. You have 2 cards in there.
Yeah.
Or just use the mushrooms there and use them with other elements you have. This is a very, very versatile, I would say, stamp set.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, look at this one. Again, even if you don't like coloring, just tone and tone, sepia on sepia, or any color on any color, like monochromatic will look so good. Mix them with, this is our washi tape we were talking about earlier. This is a layer type washi tape. It doesn't look washi tape at all, but that's literally one of our layer type washi tape. You can create a full image, a full background, just using washi tape.
Well, I said it before, your washi tape is insanely good. We've got a message in about the washi tape, actually. Let's have a message from Lisa. She says, "Hi, Nigel Labs. I've just received a fantastic order from you. Absolutely amazing. Best washi tape I've ever had." I agree with you.
There you go.
I agree with you.
So much.
Lisa in Greater Manchester. Thank you to you. Right, let's have a look. Let's go for this one next. I love these names. This is Gnome-wise we've got for you here. This is Gnome-wise. So again from Bipasha. You will, the more AALL Create shows you watch, the more you will recognise these fabulous names coming through time and time again, because you have such a loyal set of designers, but you are loyal to them as well, aren't you?
Absolutely, 100%. And this is like goes hand in hand with the previous one. They go beautifully together. If you can, if your budget can trust to take both of them, please do, because the possibilities are endless. They're designed to work together as well, and they're designed to mix and match, but also all the elements are, you can see, like kind of the same theme, the same colors, the same drawing as well. So if you mix them in a project, they look so good together. For example, the mushrooms are from the previous stamp set, but the Gnome is sitting from the stamp set that we're showing you now. So they work beautifully together.
But that's the thing, isn't it? It's all about correlation. It's all about investing in other things that you might like to go from the range. Love that. There's a definite feel of like magical and mystical about that.
And the frame here, if you're looking at it, is our washi tape as well. It's a washi tape as well, that frame.
Of course it is. Brilliant. $7.99 your price there. SJ8L23 item code on that one. Right, next up for you. Let me.
Oh, you remember their order?
Do you know what? I'm going to come to that in a moment. I want to do this one next, if I may, because I kind of feel that works with it as well.
Yep, it's the same collection, same designer.
Why. This is Whimsical Haven we have for you here. Look at that. I'd quite like to retire to this place. Look. Looks very nice. This is your Whimsical Haven that you have. I mean, again, perfect. Stick this with the gnomes, stick this with any of the elves, rather than anything that we've had on the show. It works. Even with your building up of the houses before.
Absolutely. Yeah. You can add that one. You can do like countryside kind of scenes, and it would look really well. I love all these samples with the focal points where it's not coloured at all. It looks so good. Look at this, with colour, without colours. So cool.
It's so atmospheric, isn't it, that one? And then look, let's have a riot of colour there.
Oh, look at that. This is the 3 stamp set mixed in one.
And it works beautifully. And then this is going to be the 4 stamp sets then, isn't it? Because you've also got that one. Was that from the
look
third
at that.
Look,
this is all the 3 stamp set there, yeah.
That's just fab. And then adding your character in as well. $4.99 for your Whimsical Haven if you'd like to go for that. Right, next up for you, let me have a look. Did I do that one, Abs?
We did it, yeah.
Oh, we did that one.
Yeah.
Then next up for you, we have got Botanical Bliss for you. Oh, now, what's this, a cactus?
Cactus, I would say, giant cactus.
Huge. It's huge, I'm loving that. It's your big succulent, isn't it? So that's your Botanical Bliss. That's what we should have called it, shouldn't we? That's your Botanical Bliss on that one for you. Again, look at that. You can say mixing and matching it with other things, adding the bird there.
It looks so good. It looks
does.
so good with the bird, with all those elements. I love this stamp set so much.
It's
and like, it's so great style, yeah.
And
the price is so cool, like $7.99. It's a great price to grab
when they're
those.
gone, they're gone, these ones.
That's it. That's it.
Grab them whilst we have them. Next up for you, we have this. This is Oasis Heaven. So this is Oasis Heaven. So this one I'm thinking, you know, sort of retirement cards, things like that would be perfect for. There's a real feeling of like peace and pottering around your garden to this one, isn't there?
Absolutely. But also works really well with the previous, like, how to say, the previous stamps we showed you with that kind of those cactus.
So you've got your plants there as well. You can mix and match with your giant Botanical Bliss that we just had. Oh, that's cool, Abs. I like that.
Yeah, it looks so good.
And then adding the bird in as well. That's Oasis Heaven, $7.99 is your price on that one. MY8L34, your item code there. Right, let's have a look at this one for you. We're nearly there. We're getting there. This is our, right, let's go for our terracotta potter.
Yeah.
Terracotta potter, here you go. There you go, it's a terracotta potter. Harry's very famous brother. He's not, obviously. So you can see you've got the pot in there. You've also got the... I love the use of numbers.
I love this. This is like great for having those designs, like background, sorry, with your designs. Extend the texture there, because if you looked at the previous images, they all have kind of a little bit of script and a little bit of background elements around them. So this is how to extend them, or this is how to create your background as a starting point and then add those focal points on the top. Looking so good. So repeat them, sections them. I love numbers and letters in the background because like they are very strong.
I love the fact you've got the planting succulents in there as well. So again, you can mix and match it with what we've had. That's the whole point about getting anything from Papasha. Everything will go together. Right, next up for you, we've got this one. This is your cactus climbers. Now, you will recognise lots here that we've seen on previous samples, like the bird, but this is your cactus climber that we have there. This is a nice little gathering at the bottom as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That is fab. And then if you put them together, you can see, look at that. There's something very, you know, again, unique about these designs. They look very kind of, almost like clinical, but in their simplicity. You know, the white space letting it speak for itself. It's gorgeous, it really is.
Absolutely.
That's your cactus climbers there, $7.99, WK8L25.
1 second, can you see all this background here in the back of the birds and the cactus and everything? Washi tape again.
Washi tape, of course it is. Of course it is. It is. If you've not seen the AALL Create washi tape collection, go and check out our brand shop on the website. Michaela, all the W's what? Hobbymaker.com. That is the one, so do check it out accordingly. Right, next up for you, let's grab a couple. Oh no, do you know what? I'm going to do them in a certain order because that goes with that, I feel. Now, we're getting a little bit scientific and sort of apothecary-like here. This is enchanted elixirs that we've got coming up first for you. These are your potions, a bit magical and mystical.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is really cool. I love, like, you can, sorry, fasika. Each them separately or them together, put them in a shell, keep them as they are. Yeah, one big stamp, and then fasika, or you just use them as they are and just add some sentiments in between, set other elements, like you can put all the plants here, so you can see the bottom of the bottles, you cannot see those, and then you can just really create very big compositions with them.
Now, do you remember Misty from our first hour earlier on? Here she is. Look, she's in the science lab here.
Yeah.
Misty gets everywhere. You will become very accustomed to Misty. Stand back, I'm going to try science. I love her. Honestly, I love her. She's one of my favourite things in craft world. She really is, Misty. It's so nice that she's here. $4.99 is your price on that one if you'd like to go for your enchanted elixirs. Oh, and there's a rather fabulous card as well. That's got drama. That's got Tim Burton-esque vibes as well, isn't it? Loving that. Next up for you, in the same kind of idea, this is prickly plants. Now, again, do you know what? This kind of goes with all the succulents that we had before, but also I think with that cauldron, it does kind of go with like the sort of lotions and potions and abracadabra and hubble bubble toil and trouble kind of vibe, isn't it, as well? So you've got it all there for you. Look at that. When life makes you prickle. What was it? See, this is the thing with the words. They don't even need to say anything, but you are drawn to read them.
Absolutely. It's just like part of the background.
Yeah.
It's like a texture bit of it, and then there's other elements. Like it's just to kind of more to decorate than anything else.
Just before Ab says it, I'm going to say it. Is that a washi tape background?
Indeed.
Yay! Love it. Love it. How cool is that, though? Honestly, TG8L73 is your item code on that one. That's your prickly plants that we've got for you there. Right. What have I got left? What have I got left? Let me go and have a look.
Those two, yeah.
Those two. We're on to the last two. My word. We can get more demos in. Hurrah! Right. Next up for you, we have got. Mystical Madness. Meadows. Sorry, I should put my glasses on. They're over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's better. Mystical Meadows is what we've got for you here. This is one big stamp again, Abs, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful stamp set, beautiful compositions, all the hard job being done for you here. All you have to do is stamp it and enjoy working with it. Either you color it or keep it as it is, fussy cut some of the elements and put them in 3D foam and give them some dimension and 3D effect, or just keep them as they are and just leave it as it is.
That's the thing, you don't need to add anything to
For
this,
example, that example there is like black and white, nothing done to it. Just a black and white looks so good. Or you can mix it with other elements we showed you today.
So that looks gorgeous as well.
How cool is that?
Very cool. $4.99 your price on that one if you'd like to go for your Mystical Meadows. Right, final one. This is Ladybird Life that we've got for you here. Again, one stamp, but so much detail.
Absolutely.
Look at the words.
Yeah, this is the same as we just said about the previous one. Use it as it is. All the hard job is done for you. Enjoy it as it is, or start adding layers, start adding colors, start fussy cutting them elements, bring the elements from previous stamp set because it has some ladybugs there, so you can mix and match, and also they are like, how to say, big and smooth and nice contrast as well. And then you can see now they've been mixed with all the previous stamp sets we showed you, just some elements in there, and they look so cool together. Look at that ladybug on the top there, there's a big mushroom on the front of it, and now we're mixing more and more all these elements together. They look so cool.
This is it. I mean, building it up with each and every one here to make it part of a bigger scene, if you like.
Absolutely.
Culminating in this.
And
look.
this is all the elements we've been showing you earlier. Look, they put all together here, creates those beautiful compositions. You have those mushrooms, you have the toadstools, you have the gnome in there, like so good together. And you have another one here just underneath if you want, like with those all potions, and it looks so cool.
It really does, doesn't it? Ladybird Life, if you would like to go for that one, $4.99 is your price there for you. Right, we have seen it all. What would you like to demo, young man?
I'll carry on with the houses.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can show you different possibilities.
Should we go back to the houses? I will get the house selection back out again. If you have any questions for Ab, or if you want to see a certain stamp again, do get your messages in. It is studio@hobbymaker.co.uk. Don't forget as well, all day P&P at Hobbymaker. If you are new to us here at Hobbymaker, maybe you followed this lovely man across and you are thinking like, oh, this P&P, $4.95 for the entire day. That can't be right. It is right. $4.95 for the entire day. So you can check back all of the items we had in the 6 o'clock show. You can pop them into your basket if you like. You can check out as many times as you like. It doesn't matter the size of your order, the weight of your order, or the quantity of your orders. All of your orders from midnight last night until midnight tonight, during that 24-hour period, $4.95 here in the UK, and not a penny more. Hurrah, I love that. Right, now which houses would you like to use, Abs?
I'm checking the same stamp set to show you like all the different possibilities, and then you can mix it with any of the others.
That was the Sugar Delights, and then also the Let's Talk Shop, if I remember right.
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll pop them both up because they both go together.
Yeah. So let's add more to this one.
Okay, so Let's Play Shop, we're going to put on this. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. So Let's Play Shop is there. And that whacked me in the head. And then also the other one on that side, we will put the, because it says Cactus Climbers at the moment. We've got the wrong one at the moment.
Sugar Delights.
Yeah, Sugar Delights is what we're going to do. So that's Sugar Delights. There's Sugar Delights there. Just so you can see that. That's Sugar Delights. Oh, hang on, there you go. So I'll show you over there. So that's Sugar Delights that we have for you there. And then the other one, Let's Play Shop, is that one there. So Let's Play Shop, we'll do a little side graphic there. And then the one on the main screen is that one. But put them together. You need them together because then you can do what Abs is going to do. Over to you, Abs.
Over to me. So I'm just going to create like a compositions and see all
Let me
this.
just move you over, love. Sorry, there you go. Thanking you.
There you go. So I'm just stamping. There you go. I'm just stamping the first image in there.
So lovely. I love the detail on these. And there is a real kind of like storybook charm about these. They do look like this magical world that you are creating.
Absolutely. So you can stamp this one on the top, and that would be your first floor. But you can also do it a little bit larger, like this one. So you can just do this one a little bit. Now you can play, because it's your own house. You can create it the way you want. So I'm just adding that one there, and then grabbing another element from the same stamp set, and then just stamp it to the sides. See, next to it here. And then you do one floor.
Because they're so cleverly designed as well, aren't they? So that everything does go together.
Absolutely. And one of the things I would say, sometimes, for example, if I don't know if you can zoom in here, you can see the difference. What I want to say here is that I've, in purpose, like, did it to show you this technique. So there's some gap here between the two. Can you see that small gap between the two floors there? So sometimes it happened to me, not even, now I did it in purpose to show you, but sometimes at home, without even realizing, I just slightly, like I shake a bit or I just move a bit and I miss it. But it doesn't matter at all, because you can, all we have to do is just take a black pen and then just add this line here, and then another one here, and then you will
so
never
you sort of brought them together.
Actually, absolutely, and then no one will know that you missed that bit or that there's something missing, and then you carry on. But also, even if you don't realize that and you don't add this with the black pen, the minute you start adding colors later, you will not even notice that, because everything blends in, everything will be mixed together. So that's that, just with the black pen. And then let me add, what should we add here? Let me add the other house next to it. And so just ink.
It's nice that you've got the range of sizes as well.
Absolutely there. So you have another one here. There you go. And then what I'm gonna do.
And these are all designed by yourself, aren't you?
Yes. Oh, I had so much fun working with my team on these collections.
I'm not surprised.
Honestly, before we releasing it, we were just so excited, just waiting for the day that this collection will be released.
Very popular today here at Hobby Maker. Lorna, Janice, Mickey, Caroline K, you've got it in your baskets. Do check out, though, Be Like Carol in Worcestershire, Lorna in the West Midlands, Shakirat in Greater London, and Lucy in Berkshire as well, and Belinda in Surrey.
I'm just going to do the two roofs here. Just thinking they work beautifully together like that. And then add in another one, just as tiny houses here on the side. And then the other side, I'm thinking today something larger. You can add another floor if you want, or you can do straight away your roof here and just do it one floor like so. Look at that.
But there's no wrong way to do it.
Absolutely. Like, you can create your own town, your own village, your own house, your own high street. Like, you literally can do whatever you want. Let's say this is a shop. Can you see there's some drinks here? It can be a bar, it can be a pub, it can be anything. So
there are little details that you don't always notice at first.
Just add.
So you've got the canopy there.
There you go. It looks so cool. And then remember, you have the other stem sets. You have the add-on ones, the A6 that we showed earlier, which is the...
yes, I will find that it's down here.
It's the must, that one. For me, as I said, it's a must-have.
This one here?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, so this is your accessories to add on your road to nowhere. See, on the road to nowhere, you've got the sign. You've got the bird, you've got the cat, you've got the little mailbox as well, you've got the tree there too. So you've got lots of accessories that you can literally add to your scene, if you like, add to your street, add to your home, whatever you are creating, add those to it as well. So the road to nowhere, anybody that is going for Let's Play Shop and or Sugar Delights, I would say definitely add this one to your collection as well.
Yeah. Now adding a balcony. Let's add a small balcony here. So I'm just going to add a balcony here on the left.
Lovely.
There you go. What should we add? I want to add, what should we call this shop? Patisserie, ice cream, sugar, sweet gifts, or?
Oh, let's do gifts. Let's do gifts, seeing as we're in, festive season. I do think stamps like this as well, because people sometimes doubt their stamping, don't they? So I do think something like this is going to give you such good results that it's got to boost your confidence.
Absolutely, yeah. I should have done it in different colors. You can at home do it in different colors to make it look different. And now I'm going to add add all the elements on the top.
So just like the little chimneys and stuff, everything's included.
And then you can just keep playing, literally. Look at that.
And an aerial, so they can pick up Hobby Maker. There you go. We're now on lots. We're on FreeSat now as well, which is great.
Look at
We started on FreeSat this week as well. So we're on FreeSat, we're on Freeview, we're on Virgin, Sky.
Look at there.
Everywhere. Oh, that's a nice idea, to connect the top and the bottom.
There you go.
I like that. It's almost like a, I don't know, like a drain pipe or something.
Yeah, it's the pipe.
Yeah, that's fab.
Oh, I have to add some, let's say, a bike outside. And if you notice, I'm just using one stem set. I'm doing it on purpose to stick to one stem set to show you just with one stem set.
I know you haven't even mixed and matched it with Let's Play Shop.
You can create a whole scene. So imagine if you have more. So imagine if you have more than one stem set and all the possibilities that you can create. This is just with one, and I'm having so much fun. So imagine if you have more than one, and you can mix and match everything.
So Abs is just using Sugar Delights at the moment, but if you wanted to use Let's Play Shop as well, you can see, I mean, again, all of these extra possibilities of like how you build up your house, and then all of these extra accessories at the top as well. So these little bits that Abs has used on the top of the house, they were from this particular stamp set, Let's Play Shop. But you can see you've got your bookshop in there, you've got Shoe Heaven in there too. So extending your potential with this stamp set on top of the Sugar Delights. And then also if you put in there as well, that one, which is your Road to Nowhere, then you've got, I think, the perfect trio of stamps to literally create your own crafty town.
Absolutely, 100%. Look at that. I'm just adding with this small grass stamp, which is just a tiny bit, and then...
To drag you across again, if I may, Abs. You're straying with crafty delight.
So I'm just adding just a small grass bit. As you can see, I'm repeating it everywhere. It's kind of ground, sorry, all those images.
Yeah, it grounds it all together, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to add maybe one more here to extend that scene so we can add other elements on the side. You can grab again your pen. Your black pen is your friend for these techniques, and then all we have to do is just a little bit of line to kind of extend that design so it looks all like they're not
It goes
floating.
together, yeah.
Yeah, just a line like this. Even here, just literally a tiny line. You don't have to do much. And then it gives a lot to your composition. And then when you do that, what you can do is let's create another tower here, the other side, and then in between we can add maybe, what we see. Or you can do actually a train. You don't even have to
whatever
add.
takes your fancy.
I'm going to do a train kind of.
So this again, the train is from the Sugar Delights.
Yes.
And again, the style of the train. Let me just show the train, and you can see. I mean, it's just such a lovely style. There is something almost a bit sort of like, I don't know, it could be like Addams Family Gothic, kind of like Halloweeny about it, or it could be really sort of like charming, kind of, well, a bit Polar Express if you want to go to the festive route, isn't it? Yep. You can make it what you like.
So that train kind of is in the background, it's not to the foreground there. Look at how cool that stamp, look how cool that train there. And then again, with your pen, all we have to do is just do a line if you want to make the line that is kind of the background. It doesn't have to be straight, it doesn't have to be anything, literally just a line like this. You can make it more if you want. But we also have other grounded elements in the stamp set. So probably I'm going to use the other grounded elements which we have here. Oh, this one, the pebbles, the small pebbles, looks good. Just the small ones.
It's those little extra touches, those little worker stamps that really bring the scene together,
Absolutely,
isn't it?
So doing that one there. And I think basically what you have to do is just keep playing, literally. There's no wrong and right, this one. This is very personal. This is the way you want it to look. This is your own house. This is your own village. So all we have to do is just keep playing. And if I bring one of those samples to show you closely what I did here on some of them. For example, if you look at this one here, you can see here, and this one is just like phenomenal. Keep adding more and more layers and playing with different, just keep playing with this composition, and then just...
I mean, this is incredible, isn't it? I mean, the extra details as well, like the people, balloons, the little extra touches. I mean, these are all from stamps within the AALL Create range.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I want to tell you, what you can do, and then we have some collection with the camper van, beach bikers, and we have all the elements. And then now you create your own house. This is like similar to the one that I just created. You have your own house here, and then you can start adding other elements. This is also, these are all on the show today, this product, so you can see them. So you can create scene like this one, and then I don't know if you can put the graphics of those on the screen because
yeah, we will get that. So do you know what that one's called, Abs?
This is a camper van.
So camper van, we'll get the details for camper van. I don't think we have it on the counter, but it is on the show. So yeah, we'll get the details up for camper van for you, because I think that's a great one to sort of add to anything, isn't it?
Yeah, you can. And then look, again, this is just with using those houses in there. You create.
So it's that one, Babylon Camper, yeah?
Yeah, Babylon
there's
Camper.
only 10 of those left, so literally first come, first served on that, and it's $5.99. Do we have a picture so we can see exactly what you're getting in that one? There you go.
Half price.
Did you get those florals in there as well?
Oh, let's see who are the lucky 10 who get it. Only
yeah,
10.
that's not going to last a long
That's
time,
only
Abs. I can feel it in my
yeah.
water. Kay's already in Bristol. Well done, Kay.
So you create your composition house in here, and then just add more element to it. And that, like the trees and the palm trees, and
Where's
they all
the car
come
from? I love
is
the car.
another stem set as well, part of this collection. So we have more here.
So is that car part of the, is that on the show tonight?
Yeah, it's on the show as
Do you
well.
know what that one was called?
Not sure, I don't remember.
Oh, I love that. I don't know what it's called, Ellie, but the one with that car, I love the car.
Yeah.
I'm just shopping for myself, but I don't know. I don't know what that one's called.
The cat from earlier. Do you remember
Yes,
the cat from
I
earlier?
do, yes.
The bikes is also on the show, the bikes.
Yes.
It's also on the show, the bikes in there.
The
which is
mouse
so
was
good.
there earlier with the cheese. So we're building that up together. If you do want the bike, by the way, we've got beach bikes for you, which that is part of. So if you want to go for beach bikers, that's $11.99. Well, in fact, it's not $11.99. Let's get that down. $5.99 would be the price on that one, so you can see you've got the two motorbikes and
The mice from earlier.
the mouse from earlier, and then you've got the sun on there, the sign on there, and the palm tree on there as well. Oh, this is rather sensational.
This is also on the show today.
That's fab. If you do want a pirate ship, we've got that on the show for you as well. That's your Pelican Galleon.
Yes.
If you want to go for that one, $11.99. No, $5.99. You know where the price is going. That's fabulous. I like that a lot.
It's half price.
Yeah. Grab it whilst we've got it. Hot air balloon as well, if you want that. We have got a hot air balloon for you. We can show you as well. It will have popped up in some of the samples that you would have seen throughout the evening. The hot air balloon, always popular. This is our Loony Balloony. Your names are so good. Loony Balloony. Do you name them all yourself? I love them. UC8L18 is your item code for Loony Balloony on that one. Now, okay, we have one called, okay, do you want to pop it up on the screen, Ellie? This is the caravan one. Okay. So caravan palmerale, is that how I say that?
Palmery, which is this one here.
Ooh, caravan palmery. That's lovely.
Yeah, and it comes with a surfing board, it comes with this chair there, it comes with all the other elements.
I mean, these scenes are just idyllic. Now, see, if I looked at that, I wouldn't know where to begin. But when you break it down into like individual stamps,
absolutely,
it's easy to see it build up.
Absolutely. Also, it looks like a painting or something
Yes.
done. You would never think it's stamping. But if you look closely, let's say just took this one. This is just small A5. Let's not overwhelm people with a larger one. Let's just stick to this small one here. What do you have here? This is your houses. That if you break it down, this is your houses that we just were creating. This is a Sugar Delight and the
Let's Play Shop.
Let's Play Shop. Just a mix of them. Adding a cut here, adding a balcony, adding all the elements and the shop side. And then here you have the Pelican. How it's called again? The stem sets.
Galleon Pelican.
One of the two.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the two there, yeah. And then again, you have all the elements, even the water, the waves and the textures, all this together. Even this one is part of it. And then you have the, how it's called? You have the clouds.
Yes.
And the clouds, do you know where they come from?
They could have come from the road to nowhere, but there's clouds on there.
But those come from the giraffe that we showed earlier. The giraffe have all of those. Do you remember? This is the...
no, what was it called?
I have it here.
I said Jeffrey and it wasn't giraffe. What was he called?
The giraffe. It's...
there was two of them, wasn't there?
The name is on top. How it's called? So that's the one.
They were, check it out in the 6 o'clock show. It was there. I will say, if you want to catch up on all of our Hobby Maker shows, don't forget there's a QR code.
Sky's the limit. That's the one.
If you want to check out any of the demos or any of the shows from earlier, then check them all out on our YouTube channel as well. You can scan that QR code there. Right, yes, sky's the limit if you want
And
to
that's
go
what
for
you
that
can do
one.
with the clouds.
Perfect. I love this raining rainbow one. Love this.
I love a bit of rainbow.
Right, Abs. It's nearly the end of the show. Can't bear
thank you
it.
so
But
much.
let's find out what's on tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day here at Hobby Maker. Every day is a big day, quite frankly. But there's a birthday in the house tomorrow. And we're going to be celebrating. I'm going to be here at 1 o'clock celebrating with Sandra Rushton from Suntangle. It's the Suntangle birthday deals. Now,
Happy birthday.
Ellie, very exciting news about that one, yes. Don't think we're supposed to say that first bit at the 1 o'clock. Is it? Oh, I don't know what. Oh, okay, we're not going to say what it is, but there's something special going on. Right, then the Hobby Maker deals, don't miss out at 3 p.m. What's that about? I've no idea, I'll find out tomorrow. Then we've got a Premier Craft Tools deal with Hunky Dory. Who's in from Hunky Dory tomorrow? Pauline, lovely. Then more with Sandra at 5 p.m. Hobby Maker deals, don't miss out. Is that me on my own, or is there somebody here with me for that? We'll find out tomorrow, won't we? And then Suntangle birthday deals with Sandra, and then more unmissable deals with Pauline from Hunky Dory at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. It's going to be busy. Are you back again this side of Christmas?
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Oh, yes, good.
I'm in next
That's what we like to
Wednesday,
hear. Right, let's show a couple of... Well, let's do the housey ones to begin with, because you know what? They have probably been the most popular on the show, but everything has been really popular. The most popular has been Let's Play Shop. I am not surprised. It's the concept of this that just is so good, isn't it? The price is great. It should be £18. It's down to £11.99. But it's the concept of what you can potentially do with this.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just like, as I said, like it's so easy. Like just literally stack all the elements up each other, and then you can create your own houses as big as you want them, tall, you want them large, you want to extend them on the side. You can add all the elements to them. Just play with them the way you want. And as I always say, if you can afford to go for more one of the stamps, please do, because you will see, and I will tell you why, but at that great price, you would not get it anywhere cheaper than that. But also, the reason I'm saying that, because if you get only for one, you're going to have so much fun, don't get me wrong, but when you start playing with it, you'll be thinking like, oh, if only I had another one, because, oh my God, I want a different roof now. I just want to get a house next to it with a different, let's say, ground floor. I'm going to add bikes, I'm going to add this, I'm going to add, and then your brain will be like fuming with ideas. You get so much inspiration, so much ideas. So I'm just saying, like, for that price, if you can afford that, you would have even double.
Go for both of them. This is Sugar Delights. Those two I would definitely say put together. You've got 31 stamps on Sugar Delights, and you've got 22 on Let's Play Shop. So that's like, what, over 50 stamps of creativity to build your own town, your own village, your own fabulous all and create world. You, Abs, it's been a pleasure as ever. It's so nice to have you here. We will see Abs again next Wednesday. Oh, a message before we go.
Oh,
thank you, Abs, for 2 brilliant shows from Chris and Torquay.
Oh, thank you so much, Chris.
You're a nice person.
You're
Abs is back next week. I'll see you tomorrow at 1. The repeats are coming up so you can watch what you missed earlier. Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.